Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixes cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the night, holding on for life, fading the high, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, holding on for life, fading the high, chasing the night, holding on for life, feet in the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get off you. Day to day you wanna stay out. You're chasing the night, holding on for life, fading the high, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, holding on for life, fading the high, chasing the night, holding on for life, fading the high, chasing the night, chasing the night.
La just one fight, but it's not the end. So get back up and fight again. Take one step, take another. Find the strength for your brothers. Erase the doubt with your battle cry. Clash of steel spills your blood. A whisper doubt fills your head, but you have to fight again. So take one step, take another. Find the strength for your brothers. Erase the doubt with your battle cry. With your battle cry. You feel the earth move to the drum of steel boots. Banish the fear inside. You're strong enough that you don't have to hide. No, you don't have to hide. You're strong enough with your battle cry. Brings you to your knees. Rising out the ashes, coming from the ether. All I hear is static. Breathe a little deeper. Fallen, broken, a million light years away from home. My eyes opened, and now I've come to claim life. Oh, never let it go. These wings carry me. Live this fantasy. Running through the fire, fire. Gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah. Gonna let it burn. Running through the fire, fire. Gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah. Gonna let it burn. 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 Found me in the darkness. Now they see me shining. Calling me a goddess. Thunder and the lightning. I'm falling, I'm faster. Making my way back, I'm close to home. I'm fighting harder. Big 'Cause I've come to claim my throne, never letting go. These wings carry me, live this fantasy. Running through the fire, fire, gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah, gonna let it burn. I'm running through the fire, gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah, and I live this fantasy. Running through the fire, fire, gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah, gonna let it burn. Running through the fire, fire, gonna let it burn. I am the Messiah, gonna let it burn. We can't stay, so let's run away. And we shouldn't wait, not another day. I'm so in love, can you see my love? What you mean to me, living energy. High into the my heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your wave right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do right now. What I do right now for you, for you. Carolina skies in the night, floating by your side. I fell up when you fell down, but we stayed in flight. I'm laughing to myself, 'cause I know that I can't deny. I
love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Dota is the kind of game where you kind of know you're going to win before it's even over.
Aggressive on the run, Universe right behind him. They keep running in for GG.
I was having a down day, and I decided to revisit some good memories. My name is Peter PPD Dager, and these are my moments of brilliance.
Multiple witnesses have reported mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is
You leave it to me. I'll get your taxes in an okay place.
What?
Well, just as soon as my audit is over, this gets my undivided attention.
Take a lot of trips to the islands, Phil.
Pretty great, right? Oh, Phil's legally dead. Fell off a boat. Going by Dennis now. Solari. Long story. Then we got, oh, no, you're not gonna wanna see this.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices, starting at $35 a line for 4 lines, new from AT&T.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
ESL 1 Los Angeles is brought to you in part by Intel, Mercedes-Benz, AT&T, Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, and GG Bet.
Hello everybody and welcome. It is Dota 2 time as we kick off our day with Nigma taking on Chicken Fighters here in this best of 3. We've come out of the group stage and we're into the playoffs. I'm Gareth, joined by Lacoste, and it's our first game and our first pick as Mars taken up.
Good morning, Gary.
How you doing?
We are ready for some Dota, and Chicken Fighters should not be underestimated here.
Oh, 1 second, Lacoste. We're ready. The teams are ready, but Discord's not. We'll quickly restart the call, as it seems like a bit of robotic there.
10 seconds remaining.
Mr. Destructoid.
Hello.
5 seconds remaining.
Talk for a little bit for me.
I'm talking. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, it's a bit robotic
Bananas,
still.
Apples, tea. All right, I'll try to rejoin as well.
Let's completely do that. Get Lacoste back in. Find a different connection, maybe. Lacoste, hello.
Hello. How's it going?
It sounds a bit better. Hopefully. Good start to the day. Thanks, Discord. Right, give us a few sentences. See how you sound.
Well, I'm good. I'm at home, Gary, you know, just to test things out. We're going to talk about the game when we are ready to talk about the game. When we're 100% ready that everything is working, that the Discord is not being pain in the ass for us.
It seems, it's not perfect, but it'll do for now. So, Mars opener from Nigma, Chicken Fighters, Phoenix, and Axe, as they grab that up for themselves. I like the fact that Nigma banning out the Oracle in that first stage means Oracle Troll, which is usually Chicken Fighters' go-to kind of plan A for when they want to win a game, is completely out of the question.
This lane is very popular. Axe Phoenix, a lot of overtime damage. You have ways to protect the egg once Phoenix hits level 6. I'm surprised they... Okay, so Oracle is banned out. Usually when Chicken Fighters are playing a game that really matters, they go for Oracle Troll. That is their opener.
It sure is. And it's also worth pointing out, Chicken Fighters, you know, they got into this tournament through the qualifier. They end up going 4th place in the group stage. Not too bad, but they looked very, very convincing in a number of their wins. Yes, they dropped 2-1 to Alliance, but beating out Team Unique, taking out NIP, Team Spirit, who went 2nd place in that group stage, and of course 2-1ing Liquid as their only losses. Alliance, Na'Vi, and Team Secret. Chicken Fighters looking solid, but not fully consistent yet.
Yeah, for sure. There is some things to improve. But if you get them the good heroes, the heroes that are they're comfortable playing, they can do a lot. I gotta praise Soneko. His positioning on these saving supports have been amazing so far. Nigma opening up with Mars and Tusk. Tusk, in my opinion, one of the better position for heroes at the moment. He gives you everything, every single box. He doesn't have tower damage, but everything else than that, he has BKB piercing ability, you have a save, you have ability to block people, something that helps you kill Roshan faster.
And that just the ability to like dive towers as well, right? Even if you don't have tower damage, being able to go under tier 1s and tier 2s to find, a catch, a pick off, a couple of kills, and then you can convert it if you've got the numbers there to take down those towers early on. As Nigma removing out Alchemist, Lycan, Pango, DP, Alk. A lot of those tempo-based heroes being taken out by Nigma. Chicken Fighters, Io, Chen, Kotl. 3 pretty big supports along with the Ember Spirit, which we've definitely seen Miracle perform wonders on. But 5th ban, that 2nd stage, it's a difficult ban, especially against Nigma. I would aim potentially just towards the Wii Meepo. Yes, you've got an Axe and a Phoenix. Okay, you've got a couple of ways that you can slow down his attack speed, maybe catch him, spin him. But the threat of the Weepo is always going to be there.
Yeah, yesterday they won 2 games with Meepo, and they looked extremely good. Man, Nigma are giving their fans like mini heart attacks. They are always having bad start at the tournaments, and then somehow always manage to make a comeback.
It's like old OG, old EG, the lower bracket gamers. Doing decently.
5 seconds remaining.
Getting into that lower bracket, and they're making the long run forwards. And who else have they got down there? So Nigma against Chicken Fighters, your game here. Alliance against Viking, I believe, will be tomorrow. And there's upper bracket games. VP Spirit, Team Secret OG will be happening later on tonight as well. And it looks like you will have your second lower bracket game straight after this one. My apologies. Viking against Alliance should be on the mainstream straight after, and then your 2 upper bracket games. Razor for Chicken Fighters. I don't feel like we've seen them play this.
Dire team pick.
I don't remember seeing them, so even more team fight and Chicken Fighters, they already know what they're gonna pick. So this is one way of disengaging a team fight when Mars uses his ulti, and one way to protect the egg. Like you're grouping up around the egg. This opens up like Void Spirit, Storm Spirit picks for Nigma.
10 seconds remaining.
Queen of Pain is also a great pick here. We've seen the rise of Queen of Pain. Great laner against Razor. You don't care about static link. And Queen of Pain, I feel like he just wants to see the hero give small buffs every single patch.
Okay, I think I've found a way to fix Discord. I've changed the region from Europe to US East, because that makes perfect sense to get rid of the lag.
Exactly, duh.
You sound perfect now, Lacoste. You actually sound super crisp now. Even though our ping has probably quadrupled.
Well, sometimes,
You've got to think outside the box.
Things work, yeah. They work in mysterious ways.
Oh,
Morphling. All right. This is the same concept of the hero where you can't burst him down. Pretty elusive. And great against Razor. All right, you're going to use static link on someone. I might just use the static link on you. So the only lockdown they have is the Axe for Morphling. He does not care about Wyvern at all.
Seconds remaining.
Phoenix will build into Spirit Vessel. I'm not a big fan of like these 2 supports paired up together. Yes, when you think about it, Wyvern is great protecting the egg with the Winter's Curse. But then what? You have like 2 long cooldown spells. And Nigma, even without like Lich ulti, Mars ulti, they can still keep fighting. While Chicken Fighters, they are relying on cooldowns to win a team fight.
10 seconds remaining.
Very well explained.
5
And
seconds.
we hate long cooldown ultis, don't we, Lacoste? We
Yes,
like
we do.
fast-paced Dota 2. Go click your spells and kill people.
Unless you have like 5 of those, so you can cycle and always have something ready for a fight.
Wombo combo. Nagasar in final ban by Nigma. Get rid of the Charlie hero, as it definitely feels like Supreme Razor. Axe in the hands of Saberlight. And then Phoenix and Wyvern. I'm guessing the era Phoenix and Seneko Wyvern. So yeah, Charlie's hero last. Nigma on the other hand. What are we looking at?
They have a lot of options. I'm looking at Lina out range the Razor, Yule Scepter Builder against Axe, or Queen of Pain. Alright, what?
So is that a core Mars? I mean, sort of like a carry Mars?
Core Mars, I believe so. And then what carries, I mean, offlane Snapfire or Tusk we've seen.
Yeah.
Someone playing offlane Tusk Gambit yesterday played it. It was not very successful, but...
Interesting.
10
Well, it's
remaining.
Kuroki Lich. I'm guessing GH Tusk. GH Tusk just feels more natural. Well, they're going to have to wait and see what Chicken Fighters grab up last. But that Snapfire, pretty good against the Phoenix. Gives you a way to take down Supernova. Into Cold Embrace, you've got the Mortimer's Kisses to launch out those fiery projectiles to melt and thaw Winter Wyvern's saved target. Is this, like, do you want to go Ags this game on Snapfire? Is there anything cool you can do with that? Spit
You
out
just build
Mars and
Doras
Tusk?
if it's offlane.
Yeah.
You just build like fast Mac pipe if needed. I know Ice loves to play Snapfire offlane.
You may now select
Phantom
your
Lancer.
heroes.
Not a great amount of AoE here. Miracle Morphling, GH Tusk. So where is that Snapfire going then? It's got to be a wee Mars, right? And a mind control Snapfire. Surely.
It could also be a mid Snapfire.
No.
Maybe they know something we don't.
No, Lacoste. That's illegal. Well, they are taking their sweet time about this. I mean, what's the conversation they're having? Like, who's going to be better against the PL?
Maybe they're having a conversation which role Phantom Lancer will play. He's the only one who did not pick a hero. Like, where is he going? Who's going to play it?
Who could it possibly be?
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know.
I mean, this could have been... Meepo was left in, right? It could have been a decent Meepo game there. Even
So
if...
it is
I
an
guess
offlane Snapfire.
And we is the Mars. I guess there is Winter Wyvern that can potentially handle you with the axe. But there we have it. Nigma up against Chicken Fighters. Game 1 of this best of 3. As we get ourselves into the playoffs for ESL 1 Los Angeles 2020. We've also got the Mercedes MVP. Get your votes in on Twitter, ESL Dota 2. Put your votes towards your favorite European or CIS player. Allow them to become a contender for that $50,000 value car from Mercedes. We should be timing this a Lacoste. We've forgotten to time it again. Next game. We do have a couple of disconnects and reconnects, but no pauses as we will shift ourselves into the game. Are you leaning one way or the other?
I gotta say, I love the last pick Phantom Lancer, even though I don't like these two supports paired up together. Wyvern and Phoenix. We've all seen what Saberlight can do on Axe. And I think he needs like a faster Blink Dagger here in this game. He's playing with Wyvern and Phoenix, so that means that they can't make like any rotations. If you're put in a bad spot, it's hard to initiate a gank with. So getting a faster Blink Dagger on Axe will help. But Phantom Lancer, like Morphling, we've seen he struggles against Mana Burn, against the Illusion heroes. one thing you can do is like when you play against PL, you can try to go for either like a Mjolnir build / status resistance, or you just hold the ground, or you can try to morph into Phantom Lancer. Buy Diffusal Blade for yourself, you get Manta style, then you become a Phantom Lancer as well.
It's been a while since we've seen that. But yeah, we've spotted out like Dragonlance Morbid Mask into that status resistance you're talking about. A tanky Morphling. But I would love to see Diffusal Blade Morphling from Miracle. Get us 2 Phantom Lancers in the game. That'd be pretty cool. GH Tusk scouting out Charlie up top with Seneco's Winter Wyvern here. Kuroki can give a bit of backup with a Frost Blast, but Boots on Tusk gets him away pretty speedily. Toying with the outpost already. Arctic Burn from the Wyvern. Just going to shove them back there. Miracle's Morphling still lurking around. And we've got a wee Mars mid. Oh, Miracle's come in for a few clicks on Seneco. They are tracking back this Wyvern. It looks like they were expecting this Observer Ward placement, but Seneco also has boots. Speedily flaps her wings and off she goes.
I was talking about fast Blink Dagger on Axe. I didn't mean like he should buy straight away with no boots. Look what he has queued up. It's not gonna happen, but he knows. He knows that he needs it fast this game.
He sure does.
Mid lane. Razor, try to use a static link, instant spear from V. It's still a Razor favorite matchup. Like, Mars has very limited mana pool. What's the cooldown on static link? Like, once you hit level 3, level 5, 35 down to 30. 100 mana for a spear. It's not gonna be easy for Mars.
These are some pretty fun lanes. Saberlight cutting wave down bottom because he's been left alone in a 1v1 against Mind Control Snapfire. CSing under tower. Oh, I say CSing under tower. Missing.
Not CSing under tower.
A couple, right. But it means top lane tri-lane, and Seneco's about to drop here. GH with Kuroki finding first blood. Very aggressive try-v-try. Even though we've got ourselves Articuno and Moltres up here, they don't have Zapdos, so they don't have the trio. The legendary birds are lacking.
Who would be Zapdos?
There isn't one, right?
Flying. There isn't. Zeus with, I don't know, flying tusk punches him in the air.
I mean, if Razor had wings.
Flies, I don't know. Oh, Razor, yeah.
If they gave Razor wings, then we've got the trio. The legendary birds. And Era, still no dive, of course. We are sitting level 1 on the 2 dire supports. Kuro and GH exploiting that fact wonderfully. And there's that spear cancellation on the Link middle lane, as you've been talking about. So Mars, what is that? 18 damage drained away. He's got himself Quelling Blade. God's Rebuke to secure some last hits as well, so not a big deal. So far, though, Nigma looking pretty good in that laning stage. Axe, of course, is the one coming out on top, being able to cut wave, farm jungle, completely unbothered by Mind Control. They're just leaving Saberlight to do his own thing.
That means Axe will get great timing on a Blink Dagger. Snapfire will get the levels, but what they want to do is just pressure Phantom Lancer, steal his farm, and secure free farm for Morphling.
GH. There's the Fiery Spirits and Arctic Burn. He's got 2 stick charges. Era has a dive forward, and he's going to take him down. GH falls, and no answer there, as Lich and Morphling unable to get in on top of the Wyvern. Kuro knows that dive is down, but a difficult kill to take. They are just focusing on getting Miracle as much farm as he possibly can. Charlie isn't too far behind. 12-0, 17-0. It's about a wave difference between the PL and the Morphling so far. Oh, early point in Cold Embrace. Seneco 1-0-1.
That's what I love to see in a tri-lane, when they have like limited tower damage to burst heroes down, and you can buy a couple of seconds for your heroes to get close. It's still much stronger lane for Nigma.
What is Mind Control doing? He's got boots, he's not got anything else queued up.
Once again, trying to CS under the tower.
It's difficult. He's got a Fairy Fire. 2 bonus damage. Oh no, Mind Control.
We cursed him.
He's not.
He stopped for a second, like, man, I need to step up.
I actually have a problem with this because he hasn't leveled anything up except for Lil Shredder. He has 411 mana to use. Why not level Scatterblast and just secure CS under tower? You have mana, use it.
That is true. Let's see. Alright, he's gonna grab this one.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Yes, attack, yes or no. He got it correctly. It's hard, man. Snapfire doesn't have that much damage to CS under the tower.
GH's rotation mid, not coming to anything, but up towards top. Miracle has 1 charges, Strength Morph, and a waveform over the top of Era, but the Cold Embrace, poor little chicken, gonna deliver the Wraith Band. No, not in time, but Miracle's still gonna turn and fight Era down. Suneko falling immediately after, while Charlie unable to take down Kuroki. He's baiting around and toying with him. The 6 stick charges now forcing the doppelganger up as Charlie, half health, and GH 3 seconds until Shards and Tag Team. They've got themselves a triple kill here. There's no escape for the chicken fighters. They're trying to run, but they can't get over the fence. Maybe, oh god, Charlie, no way. Gets around the Shards, Suneko Cold Embrace him up. That surely should have been a 3rd kill, but Nigma let him go.
That Arcane Rune on Tusk, securing them 1 extra kill, and they're almost killed Phantom Lancer. Sonoiko will pick up maybe even 2 Bounty Runes.
Oh, they're diving in. The 2 birds flapping their wings, and GH unfortunately missing out on the Shards block. Push up. Life drops. Suneko, the double Bounty Rune for him.
Saberlight on the bottom lane is gonna drop.
Definitely
Good
does.
rotation from V.
And
Didn't
then
even use Mars ulti. So Snapfire is level 6. If they dive near the tower, if Mind Control just wants to TP tops to secure like 1 or 2 kills, it's a good play. He TP his mid instead. Spear
Mars
misses.
Arena with the Mortimer's Kisses. They even bring Kuro and GH here. Axe TPing mid to try and stop this catapult wave to doing too much damage to the tower. And they spot GH hasted sprinting around. It looks like Miracle's morphling, yeah, just TP'd back home. There's no stuns on this top lane, right? It's a lot of damage over time. All you gotta do is TP out. What stuns do we have? Like Winter's Curse, Axe Call, Supernova when it lands.
It's not enough when you're playing against Morph. Also, they killed Axe 1 time. He's still on top of CS.
And top of levels. Mind Control
Mind
has
Control
bought
back
something.
to the bottom lane.
Raindrops Bracer for MC. Oh, if Axe gets
Courier
the
might
dunk,
be
dunk,
done.
dunk, dunk, just spin.
Doesn't even dunk it.
He doesn't even dunk it. Kuro with a deep obs ward over in the dire jungle now, watching out for these stacks being made up by Era and Suneko. Some juicy gold here. They can get cleared up pretty nicely if they want that Axe to accelerate. And GH with a snowball. Era getting caught, but the Cold Embrace and then the dive. If he wants to get out of here alive, he's going to have to use it. A little Spidey Courier.
Oh, neutral creep.
No! Neutral Creep's going to get cleared by Wii. Stolen stacks, and Nigma very happy that they came in, contested this jungle. Supreme's Razor wants to come and contest the stacks as well. Speared up to the side of that arena, and they've got more than enough damage to bring him down. Winter Wyvern with the axe now. Saberlight looking for a catch on to GH. A Tusk will be a decent little grab here. And they do keep that large camp stack alive. But a great play by Nigma to get up into that zone. Suneko still building it up. I wouldn't be surprised to see Nigma do that again. Just run straight back into this jungle.
They have very good heroes for contesting and fighting at the moment. Tusk, level 3. A lot of survivability. In Raindrop, a couple of magic sticks, and 1-1-1 build, which means that he can block people off. He can save them with the snowball. Snappers, very high level. Level 8 already. Going for mana boots. I assume that's just going to be straight up into Guardian Greaves. Another smoke.
Yeah, let's freaking go. Supreme has managed to take out, what, about 60-70% of these stacks. Miracle's Morphling showing up on top lane, trying to bait Suneko and Charlie in. They're pinging him out, but here comes Wii. Arena of Blood on cooldown for another 15 seconds, so just looking for a spear here as Winter Wyvern Gonna get turned on by GH's tag team. Saberlight is there, but a good snowball and Sinister Gaze stops the Axe's initiation. While the Mortimer's Kiss is coming through, Miracle getting chased by the Razor, but he's got a waveform to get away from the Link and a pushback with that stun. Adaptive Strike was good from Miracle as they Arena of Blood up and spear that poor Phoenix to the side. He had stick charges, but he doesn't survive. With a Fairy Fire, he gets out of the dunk. It's on cooldown for Saberlight now, and he's one more hit to finish him off, but Supreme's been chased down by the tag team of GH, but not quite. Oh! Mind Control has it up his sleeve with a Scatter Blast. Now it's full retreat from Nigma, though. Lich and Mars both down, and Cookie to the low ground as Saberlight, Seneko, and Charlie sprinting forward, but some great shards. GH trying to block off the path of advance here as Chicken Fighters are running from top lane through to mid. This is going to allow Kuroki to get another Frost Shield out.
And he's still surviving.
No way!
No dunk.
And the Sinister Gaze stops Saberlight. Another slow Scatter Blast, but the final killing blow from Charlie as Saberlight digs up a bounty rune in front of Nigma's noses.
They were chasing Grandma from tier 1 tower on the top lane to tier 1 tower in mid.
And now that's chase the other way. Look at Seneko. There's the chase into mid and then mid to top and then look back to top again. Look at me. It's an Old Spice commercial. Poor Seneko snowballed upon and Supreme's got to run now. You can't face off against this Nigma side, even with Saberlight closing in nearby. 500 gold until Blink. That Axe needs just a little more time.
Mars and Tusk are paired up well together. You can spear people onto the shards, like same goes for the Fisher. Supreme is having a really rough time. Like, died 3 times, didn't get any XP, like he was the one that goes down first, so he's just building straight up BKB. We've seen that from some of the Chinese teams. Like, you would rather want to have something like a Yule Scepter for more move speed, more mana, and you're not going to lower your BKB.
Yeah, he's role-playing as Ori right now.
Yeah.
Nigma grouping up pretty hard mid. So Miracle gets pretty free push bottom lane. Seneko on that Winter Wyvern. Pretty adept at defending these pushes with Splinter Blast. It is up to level 3 now, but it is kind of difficult to deal with the catapult if Morphling is around. Phantom Lamps are farming in that triangle area, and they have left Saberlight to finish off his blink up north. Scouted out still by that Radiant Obs Ward deep in the jungle. So they know Axe is top, they've seen Razor and Phoenix mid, they've caught a glimpse of the Wyvern, so it's kind of process of elimination. Where is the PL? And PL has shifted all the way back up to top again. So he dodges away from danger, and that leaves Seneko exposed to the gank from GH. Mind Control, and Kuro is going to be the one to snipe it out, finish it off for the tier 1 take. Miracle grabs it, and now Nigma, they can think about their next objective. Come into mid, connect with Wii with that Arena of Blood, or TP up top on Miracle to get that continued farm and swing into that Radiant jungle again, Dire jungle again, and utilize that ward as best you can.
Axe has a Blink Dagger, so it's go time for them. Ideally, you would want to have Wyvern be level 6, but you have Phoenix who took the dome. He is level 7. Saberlight not showing on the top lane.
Miracle
also,
sitting.
Morphling, he knows, he has way too much HP.
Well, they do jump middle. Supernova down as the Chain Frost gets evaded, but Mind Control, that little shredder, destroys the Supernova. Seneko isn't 6 yet, but a dunk will take down Kuro, so they get themselves a 2-for-1 Nigma. And Miracle gets a free push on that tower. Saberlight, another dunk, finds Mind Control. Axe getting a couple of chain kills there.
I would say Saberlight is one of the best up-and-coming players from Europe. He played for Chaos as a stand-in. I don't think it was a good, not performance from him, but from the team, so he can't really shine. But definitely one of the players that to be look out for, even from the top tier teams to pick him up.
Absolutely.
If he decides to leave, but definitely has a lot of individual skills, know how to position. Like, he's all right. Maybe I just cursed him. Let's see.
It was a nice little cookie from Mind Control. Saberlight, I think he might be able to get out of this one though. A call with a bit of help from his friends. No friends, no team, no nothing. But the blink away. Oh, it's ready. Saberlight, jumpy,
Oh,
and then a TP out.
Thank you, Saberlight, for backing me up.
Very well played. But yeah, honestly, if you're an offlane player for some of these big teams, you've got to be a little bit worried about your own position in the squad. Is this young lad going to come and steal your spot?
So what are you saying, that mind control should gank Saberlight?
That's not what I said, but I kind of said it. Heavily implied.
Pretty even game. Like Chicken Fighters, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like, who are these guys? There are some known players, there's some up-and-coming players, but they've beaten Team Secret as well. They took one game of Team Secret. They lost the whole series, but
they're hunting Saberlight.
They know how to play. Look at the positioning from Saberlight.
Yeah, he's hiding in the trees. They kind of feel that he's there. Nigma have pinged out that location a number of times, and there it is. They walk straight into the axe. Gets a call off. So no spear, but the cookie well placed by MC. And now spear back into the arena of blood as the Mortimer's kisses. Bringing Saberlight low, but the Winter's Curse holds that back. That Chain Frost is perfect, though. Bouncing back in as GH zoned out and controlled by Charlie. Ice Shard's not going to do the trick there.
Diffusal Blade finished.
And the turnaround from Supreme. Draining Weed's damage. Charlie's Diffusal Blade, it is there, but he's on half HP and forced a doppelganger away, looking for the re-engage onto Miracle now, though. Morphling being burnt of his mana and looking pretty worse for wear, turning to take down Supreme, but this is a tanky Razor, has that Ogre Axe up, and Charlie, he's looking to shred out Miracle, a good spear, doesn't buy enough time for the TP to complete. And Chicken Fighters, a massive team fight under their tier 2. Yes, they lose the axe, but they get so much space now for Supreme and Charlie to continue accelerating.
They used like 3 long cooldown ultis, and once they saw Phantom Lancer has that Diffusal Blade, like, it was time to bail. Give that Ring of Aquila to Phantom Lancer. He has Broom Handle at the moment. Razor still building that BKB. Wants to be able to stand his ground. What is Miracle at? Almost, not close to Manta Style. Needs Ultimate Orb. Spirit Vessel on Phoenix will come in like 600 gold, so that's going to be a big one. One of the reasons why he is going for Manta Style, to be able to dispel it.
Blade Mail from Axe coming. Wheeze Mars going back into Vlad's. It's been a weird game for these two mid laners, Mars and Razor, as GH found in his own jungle. Another great set of shards there, and potentially an opening for the Wii to jump in with the Arena of Blood, catching the 2 birds on the right-hand side, but they've dunked down Kuroki, found GH, and Mind Control struggling to get in onto the Supernova, but he's there just in time. With a little shredder, he brings Era down, but it's opened up Supreme to grab a double kill. And game 1 here in this best of 3, it's starting to look like Chicken Fighters might just have it in them.
They killed 3 heroes. Era should be more careful about using the egg. Like, ideally, they don't have the greatest hero to kill it, but they need to take out Snapfire. Otherwise, Mind Control is just going to use Little Shredder and instantly take you out. So that's a full BKB on Razor. Once this Phantom Lancer starts to get the items, like he gets Manta Style plus 1 item, it's going to be so hard to take him down. Like, once he gets to that Heart or Satanic, I believe he's going to go for Heart this game since he's not building any other status resistance. Like, illusions are way too tanky. One of the reasons also why Mars is going for Vlad's is you want to lifesteal off those illusions.
Saberlight, Blade Mail done, Pupil's Gift grabbed up. He's been getting some good utilization out of that shovel, though. As the Chicken Fighters smoking. From their mid-tier 1, jump from Saberlight is ready. Who's he got? No one on the high ground. Mind Control and GH slip through the hole in the net. Illusion Rune for Wii. Blinks himself away. And we've got ourselves the old classic 4 versus 5 mid, while Morphling is farming top lane. Chicken Fighters do still have a number of good objectives out on the map to take. Mid-tier 1, of course, the key one. They don't mind too much about that top tier 2, as long as they can open up this jungle, get themselves in a good spot. And look at how they're playing. This concave is so textbook perfect. Era ready with a dive, Supernova, Saberlight ready with a jump, blink in. Just look on the blink range there. He's looking for these targets in the back, off to the left. And then the other heroes come in with the tower damage. No one's getting caught, no one's getting jumped.
So they took the tier 1 tower for free. I mean, Morphling was farming on the top lane, finishing off his Manta style. I still feel like Chicken Fighters are in control of this game.
Yeah, and there's that
Phantom
Spirit
Master
Vessel.
is your win condition. He did not die a single time.
He's now closing in on his Manta. So Spirit Vessel, 3 charges for Era. Manta is there for Morphling, now heading into the Ethereal Blade. Oh, we looking to catch Axe, but Saberlight's fast on the finger with the blink, and now the TP in from PL. Nigma have to get out of here. They do not have what it takes to fight. GH once again, a good play, but we is still stuck around, caught up in the mud, and that jump in from Saberlight, it's caught up we. Sunray there to do a bit of damage as the Mortimer's Kiss is trying to zone them out, but the PL sprints forward. Charlie's dropped low. The Chain Frost bounces back in. He went way too far forward without his team, but they've got themselves the Winter's Curse and Supernova combo, but it's not enough.
Era.
Nigma, they've done the job. They retreat, they fall back, and now they re-engage. Saberlight is stuck with Supreme and Suneko. A bit of backup, but the cookie over the top. Supreme sidesteps that one as GH remove Saberlight from the game, and a 3-for-1 disastrous scenes. I thought Chicken Fighters, holding this high ground, zoning back Nigma, that was great. And then they decide to chase.
Phantom Lancer was just burning mana on Mars, which was the correct play, but got a bit... I mean, you can chase people down, but the rest of your team needs to be there to back you up. And once again, Phoenix not being able to use Supernova. Like, he needs to use it straight away, so they group around it, and then Wyvern uses the ulti, or they need to kill Snapfire. Snapfire, very tanky. 2000 HP with the mech, also about to finish. Guardian Greaves in 100 gold.
Very powerful. Enigma showing, why they are still one of the top teams. That team fight turnaround, play around their vision. Regroup as a team, because it really went from this, 5 heroes of the Dire pushing forwards, looking for that aggressive play, into Nigma regrouping as 5 and holding the Dire ramp, the Radiant ramp just near that bounty rune. And you had Chicken Fighters coming in from all directions, but that means you're, isolated. Targets are opened up, especially for a Morphling who loves these split fights where he can pick off one hero here, come back in, waveform onto another target. He doesn't like being overcrowded. That's the T-Tours from me, my bad, guys. GH and Wing. I'm too busy drawing on the map,
I was very hard killed to get caught on the camera, like 5 heroes moving together towards 2 heroes.
Lacoste is so mean to me, but I am a moron. Roshan time for Chicken Fighters. Kuro, MC, Miracle, all in that top lane. Tusk alive.
Seems like they're not contesting. It's being pinged out by Snapfire.
Tusk is TPing.
They're gonna be there in time. Double damage spawned.
10 seconds for Mars. Double damage for Charlie. Roshan, 2,500 health. Shard's in, looking to scout with the Mortimer's Kisses now. Miracle can jump in with a waveform if he wants, but Charlie's dead!
What are you doing?
Nigma, the great initiation, but the Supernova with that Axe Call. Saberlight sets it up, but Miracle got off the Strength Morph, and GH grabs the Aegis. Eris and Nako have got nothing left in the tank. They pop the Aegis on GH, but Saberlight's about to drop as Supreme. What do? You turn, you fight, but the waveform out from Miracle's Morphling gets him straight out of danger. A Supreme snowballed yet again, speared up into the side of that Colosseum as a Winter's Curse. It only delays the inevitable death of the Chicken Fighters as Miracle rejoins the fight, and Suneko died to neutrals, please! Mind Control snipes him out on a 5-man wipe as it looked like the Chicken Fighters had Roshan, but man, Nigma, what a play.
Man, what a mistake from Charlie. He picks up that double damage, wants to get closer and faster to the Roach Pit, uses Doppelganger and Mind Control. He just snipes him while he's trapped inside from the shards of GH. He even gets the Aegis. So, oh man. Some of these, like, not top tier teams don't understand how much damage they have, whether they can go into Roach Pit or not, and this one just backfired.
It was really tragic. Chicken Fighters now 3k down. Nigma 25 to 18. Put themselves in a great spot now. Closing in on the E-Blade for the Miracle Morphling. Kuro. Wait a second.
It's almost a full Eon disc on Kuro.
He's going straight Eon disc?
Yes, he just does not want to be blown up by either Axe or Winter Wyvern.
Miracle jumped. Saberlight there, but a snowball save with the Frost Shield, and we hands that spear into the side with Era dropping incredibly low. 4 seconds for Supernova, but he might die before he gets it off. He does, in fact, as MC focused by Supreme and the Chain Frost bouncing back in. But Charlie can't take anyone down. Supreme wants to try and catch out Weehaw, but he's so tanky. 2,000 HP with a ton of one charges, and this BKB-less Razor is in the midst of all of Nigma. E-Blade now picked up, and Chicken Fighters, they threw everything in the kitchen sink there into that fight to try and battle around their tier 2. But I think Nigma just have so much momentum now. They've really hit their groove.
This is the power of the outpost. Mind Control buys back. TPs to the outpost. Rejoins with his team. We'll have Guardian Greaves ready in a second. This tower is gonna go down, man. This should be one of the earliest Eon Disc pickups.
It's a good call after the Winter's Curse. They do try and catch out this Morphling, and they have Supernova behind the barrack, so a decent teamfight setup here. They just seem to lack damage without the Razor, as Era is shredded by Mind Control. Miracle helping out, of course, to take him down, and it looks like it's lights out as Saberlight stuck up in the middle of Nigma. Waveform forward from Miracle, hunting Seneko. Adaptive struck and killed as Charlie gets one takedown. Mind Control is a single casualty of war. Miracle still able to shift back into his normal hero form there, given a Mango, and he's got one charge just to pop, but that Chain Frost into Supreme and forcing the BKB as Kuroki's Eon Disc, keeping him safe and sound in that fight. We still looking for an arena into Spear there. Charlie, nice dodge out of the Adaptive Strike, but they focus the Razor. 4 heroes gone, tier 3 about to drop, and the Chicken Fighters, they're holding on with everything they've got. They haven't lost a lane of barracks yet.
I still feel like if Phantom Lancer gets like a kill or 2 and gets that heart, they can still win that game.
Oh, Charlie.
Morphling really struggles. Kuroki. Also, Era, he needs to be able to not die. Like, you should just use the Sunray, wait until Grandma is dead. They did not time this combo, not even once this game.
Saberlight still looking pretty good with his initiations. But I think you're right, the synchronization on their team fights has just been a little bit off whack. Era wants that Aghanim Scepter now. A long time to go. As PL and Axe farming Ancients together, holding hands. Buddy system time.
My CS, no mine.
My farm. Grandma is going Aghanim Scepter. Let's go. Mind Control. What's the spell even called? He spits him out. Mortimer Spitties.
Grandma Spit? I don't know.
Well, it's Mortimer that spits him, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It'll be pretty awkward if Grandma actually spits. So the important thing is they did not lose anything on the top lane, only, I'm gonna say only a tier 3 tower. What is Charlie bringing? Tier 3 items starting to drop.
Quickening Charm on Grandma. PL with Titan Sliver coming out. Craggy Coat Phoenix. The jump in from Wee, though. Missing his spear. And an interesting Supernova there, but a good blink call from Saberlight. Tanking up that Grandma with a little shredder, but Wee's BKB removes Era from the battle. Seneko being focused now. Forced a cold embrace to herself as this Morphling has free reign. Turns into Razor, then back again into Morphling mode, and Supreme without a BKB didn't stand a chance. A great snowball save coming through to chase Saberlight's Axe, and it is Nigma all the way home. Triple kill for Miracle. Seneko looks like he might be the 4th one as he bought back into dieback. Potentially Kuro's dropping to Charlie's illusions. But the real hero is being focused by GH and MC. Miracle has an ultra kill. Where's the Rampage?
Get in the Rampage.
Where's the real PL? He's TP'd out. There's no Rampage to be had. They're all illusions. But now you run down middle lane. You got
Once
a creep
again,
wave going.
They tried to use the combo, failed to do so, and you're relying on that to win a team fight. Man, Wee's positioning and spears have been amazing throughout this whole game. Mostly on Razor, he's making his life miserable.
Man, it's been super tough. They've got a repair kit. There's a jump in. Good spear Manta attempted dodge from Charlie. Doppelganger's over the Colosseum, but it's still way too much damage. Buyback available for the PL as Supreme looks to force GH back, and a blink call onto Morphling. Saberlight gets the jump and the kill on Kuro, but Wee's BKB allows him to stand and fight here now. Saberlight's axe dropping incredibly low, but Nigma, they get the call to fall back, it looks like. Without GH and Kuroki, the team fight is lacking, and Chicken Fight is buying back on that PL, of course. A Tide Turner as well. Axe with buyback ready. Can still defend their base.
If they can just defend the base, Phantom Lancer had to commit to buyback, and there's nothing to fight for. There is no Roche, may respawn in 40 seconds. I guess Nigma wants to take another fight, maybe even force a buyback from Axe.
There's smoke though. GH with the tag team. Oh, Supreme doesn't have BKB. That could have been a nice go if they committed for it, but you've got to be wary about Winter's Curse, Supernova. That combo is still ready for Chicken Fighters. Well, they aren't prepped for this. Backdoor regeneration kicking in, but Miracle clearing out the wave. As top lane, Tusk Illusion bringing some creeps on into the Dire base. Interesting.
Nah, just kidding, Garena. So, every member of Chicken Fighters is alive. Let's see the Roche. It will respawn in 50 seconds. So that's the second one, Cheese and Aegis.
Charlie getting some good push down bottom. Bounty runes all getting grabbed up as well. But now you have Nigma in this position, mid and top, converging into an already open set of barracks. What's Kuro doing? Is he hitting creeps? He's just casually farming jungle. No big deal. GH was down bottom. Miracle's kind of alone up here, but I don't think Chicken Fighters are aware of this. Their vision is really lacking. The one Dar observable that they do have now sees GH. Might catch a glimpse of Mind Control and Kuro. But ideally, if you're going to play out of your base, this is where you play into, that one ward you've got. I feel like that's kind of why Supreme feels at least a little safe taking out the large camp there, and he's got a bit of backup.
Problem is both cores of Chicken Fighters, they lack one extra item. Like Razor would need to have this full Satanic, Axe also needs BKB to take a fight. Same goes for Phantom Lancer. He's still squishy. Roche, it's gonna be a freebie. They can't make there in time, so Aegis for Morphling. They only managed to kill him once, has a Satanic, so status resistance. Even if Axe gets a good jump, it's not gonna be that efficient. This is do or die. They lose one fight. Phantom Lancer does not have a buyback. Wyvern also no buyback.
Trying to find a fight at a choke point out of their base. And you say do or die, and very often in these scenarios, you can't let the opponents that are in the lead by 12k with Aegis Cheese actually break your high ground by themselves. Because, you know, Morphling gets up those stairs and starts hitting your tier 3, or they shift up to top barracks. You don't have that great opportunity for that 5v5 teamfight combo, which Chicken Fighters are heavily reliant on. Yeah, that double damage.
He just killed the tier 2 tower through the back door.
Oh, you know, super chill. Well, he's got, you know, over 600 damage. No big deal. Spear, jump in from Wii. GH baiting a little bit. Jump in onto the Tusk though. Saberlight trying to make an actual team fight out of this, and they're bringing him low, but the Mortimer's Kiss is onto Saberlight. Yes, Cold Embrace will heal him up, but Wii has his eyes set on the prize. Saberlight's axe about to fall with a cookie forward. The buyback forced out of him, and likely Razor as the Supernova. It does come down, but Miracle's already bailed out. Still holding Aegis and Satanic. Chicken Fighters with not much left now. Again, a jump in onto the Tusk. They're trying to bring down GH, but Saberlight, this isn't how it's meant to be. The dieback on Axe and the chase onto Suneko. Little by little here, the Chicken Fighters, they are just losing out completely. Winter's Curse doesn't even get them a kill.
Try to burn some mana with the Phantom Lancer. They can't fully commit. Axe was forced to use a buyback. Once again, Wii with the nice spear. Axe initiates. He spears him to the tree.
Static link on Miracle, out of mana now. But again, he has that secondary life, so he just stands his ground, focuses down Charlie. And Glimmer Cape and a Manta away, and Kuroki on the front lines will lose his life, but Supreme trapped in the shards. Well done by GH. Miracle's still out of mana, so he can't waveform forward, and Charlie's giving chase. Yule's up from GH, finds a bit of space as Mind Control will force him back. And what's that? Arena in the tier 4s, yeah. Just catch up the Phoenix, make sure he can't jump forward and do anything. Razor returning to the battle. Another repair kit and a glyph. No barracks have fallen. And the Chicken Fighters are still holding on to their high ground, Lacoste.
They did not
what?
Kill Miracle. I mean, Repair Kit doing the work, and their heroes are not that high level. Fights are being very long. Also, they are doing a good job just burning the mana on the Morphling, not trying to kill him. Like, you just keep him low on mana and ignore him.
And Miracle is unable to kind of finish anyone off because of that, right? He can't waveform, he can't adaptive strike. He can't kill off the Razor when that BKB's down. And Chicken Fighters are all alive again, with all of their ultis available again. And even with a 19,000 gold deficit, are still holding on. Butterfly on Morphling. BKB Mars with the Aghanim Scepter now, so God's Rebuke. Cooldown very low. That Arctic Burn. Seneko warding up on high ground, trying to keep any form of vision out on the map, and they've got it in two pretty good places. Saberlight, he really wants GH to die, but a good Colosseum comes in. Arena of Blood from Wii with a BKB. They're focusing Supreme, the Cold Embrace. Well, Mortimer's Kisses. Miracle has taken down Seneko's Winter Wyvern, and the backline backstab, and Miracle gets the double kill. Both of the Flappy Birds have been destroyed by the Morphling, and Phantom Lancer. He's got a lot on his plate, and I don't know if he's got the appetite for this. Miracle, incredibly potent now, focusing down those illusions, so mana not being burnt any longer. As Supreme returning, static Lincoln, but being annihilated by this long-range artillery cannon that is Miracle. Back onto the tier 3, now looking for your objectives as the racks start to fall. The spit forward! GH gets chucked across the map! Dives in onto Charlie, nearly finds the kill. The Chain Frost gonna bounce back into Supreme, but he's got his BKB going. Out of the arena we go. Nigma, they are 5 versus 4.
Axe lose barracks.
Axe is still down for 20 seconds, and the Cold Embrace keeping Supreme alive. He surely should die. Cookie forward. Kuroki, thanks to Mind Control, gets the takedown, but Wii is forced to BKB. God's Rebuke with a lifesteal out of that Vlad. Beautiful off the illusions. He is still up and running, chugging along as Charlie's PL. Plenty of doppelgangers, and Manta still to dodge out of a bit of damage there. Will allow Chicken Fighters to reset a little bit.
Now Aegis is gone.
Supernova still ready. Winter's Curse in 30. Aegis, there it is. The second life for Morphling. Finally removed. And Razor dead for 60 seconds. No buyback for 4 minutes. Mid lane barracks are gone.
Too much damage.
And this Morphling, it looks like he's finally done it. Snowball save out of the call. GH will roll forward into Saberlight, though. He's got himself a punch and a Yule, so GH can take himself out of danger as the kisses and the spit comes flying out of Mind Control. Charlie is shredded, and this Morphling is now unstoppable. Miracle into PL mode with the illusions, and the doppelganger forward gets a double kill and continues his beyond godlike streak, forcing the GG, and the spit... GH! Spit into the fountain by Mind Control, escapes with his blink out. MC seems to be having a lot of fun on the Grandma. 51-23, Nigma do close out the game as they take game 1 in this series. But Chicken Fighters, my goodness, what a hold.
Yeah, they were holding, but also Nigma with the great performance in game number 1. Beautiful spell casting. You could see they understand how to approach the game. GH, once he picked up that Blink Dagger, like Axe didn't do that much. People were either saved by a snowball or Axe initiate V instantly blinks in, spears him back towards his team, and they kill him. It was just the lack of items. That one fight when Charlie was chasing them down, died when he had so much advantage. Like, he was the strongest hero on the map at the moment. He died twice in a row, and they couldn't pull off this combo a single time. Wyvern into Phoenix ulti. I mean, you can also say that they played bad, or that Nigma were spreading around nicely, and they always had Snapfire to focus the egg. He was just saving Lil Shredder every single time for Phoenix to use the ulti and instantly kill it.
It was very well executed. A super even game all the way up to like 30 minutes in. But Nigma taking those big team fights, spiraling it out of control with the Aegis and Cheese towards the end as well. And then we have it, game one in the books as Nigma victory. Taking the early lead in this series. Chicken Fighters, they've definitely got what it takes to come back though, as we'll have a quick break, run some ads, play some more of the wonderful ESL playlist music, and return in not too long. See you guys after the break.
My name is Jordan Gilbert, aka Nothing.
Hi, my name is Sue Lee. My handle is Smix. I think it's important for these initiatives to happen. Empathy really, really goes a long way, and it always means so much to us, and I think that's where initiatives like this really help.
I encourage everyone in the community, anytime they see bullying, anytime they see someone getting called names, I encourage you to step up and say something.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is
You leave it to me. I'll get your taxes in an okay place.
What?
Well, just as soon as my audit is over, this gets my undivided attention.
Take a lot of trips to the islands, Phil.
Pretty great, right? Oh, Phil's legally dead. Fell off a boat. Going by Dennis now. Solari. Long story. And we got, oh, no, you're not gonna wanna see this.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices, starting at $35 a line for 4 lines, new from AT&T.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
Skill shots are one of the most flashy types of skills in a game that is otherwise typically more strategic than mechanical. With that being said, being particularly skilled at hitting skill shots is one of the few purely mechanical improvements you can make to your gameplay that will actually rival learning important game concepts. In other words, knowing the ins and outs of hitting and using skill shots can essentially carry you through a lot of games, even if that hero sucks in the current meta. To give you an example, if you pudge hook somebody at precisely the right time during their teleport timer, you can give them a quick dip in the fountain to refill their bottle, get fountain regen, and quickly pick up items right before they're brought back to your location. This is very similar to Kunkka's X marks the spot fountain TPing, which of course pros have been abusing for years. The mechanic that we're abusing with this trick is that at the end of the pudge hook, the hooked target's location is set to the pudge hook location. So that means wherever they are for the duration of the hook, they will be brought back to pudge. This can similarly be abused to cancel a BKB plus Lincoln Sphere TP that would otherwise be almost impossible to stop, because technically you're not interrupting any TP, you're just bringing the person back to the pudge hook location after the TP finishes channeling. But pudge hook is not the only skill shot with nuanced abusable mechanics. To give you another example, plenty of pro players have been using Mirana's arrow, which instantly kills creeps, to arrow ranged creeps, which pushes the wave, and that means you get the level 2 power spike before your laning opponents do. One of the more recent and honestly sinfully underutilized skill shot tricks is that Mars has the ability to cast his spear in any direction without turning when Bulwark is toggled. This can be abused by quickly toggling Bulwark to spear people backwards while they're chasing you, without having to turn around. Moreover, you can use this while sieging to spear people out of base that aren't expecting it, because if you jump in with spear and have Bulwark active, they have no idea what direction the spear is going to be aimed at, so it makes it significantly harder to dodge.
Under peach yellow skies, dreaming big and aiming high. Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away. All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down in laughter, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Baby, leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. You're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixes cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the light, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the light, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, holding on for holding on for life, feeding the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get off you. Day to day you wanna stay out, you're chasing the light, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the light, chasing the night, chasing the night.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Dota is the kind of game where you kind of know you're going to win before it's even over.
Aggressive on the run, Universe right behind him. They keep running out, but GG well played.
I was having a down day, and I decided to revisit some good memories. My name is Peter PPD Dager, and these are my moments of brilliance.
Multiple witnesses have reported mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is
You leave it to me. I'll get your taxes in an okay place.
What?
Well, just as soon as my audit is over, this gets my undivided attention.
Take a lot of trips to the islands, Phil.
Pretty great, right? Oh, Phil's legally dead. Fell off a boat. Going by Dennis now. Solari. Long story. Then we got, oh, no, you're not gonna wanna see this.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices, starting at $35 a line for 4 lines, new from AT&T.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
ESL 1 Los Angeles is brought to you in part by Intel, Mercedes-Benz, AT&T, Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, and GG Bet.
Welcome back, all you beautiful people watching, as we get ourselves into the series. Game 2 in this best of 3 between Nigma and Chicken Fighters for the ESL 1 Los Angeles lower bracket. That's right, we're into the playoffs now. It is important time. As Chicken Fighters 1-0 down. Nigma taking game 1. I'm Gareth, joined by Lacoste. Give us a quick rundown of game 1.
Quick rundown, Gary. It was a free Phantom Lancer game to start with. They had the lead. Fed a couple of times. I guess it's just the decision-making from Nigma. The experience is much larger compared to what like Chicken Fighters managed to achieve. Even though they are nice and up-and-coming team, it's still sometimes it only takes. We've seen that yesterday in a game where team was like 10k down and they decide to smoke, take the Roche, then take another fight. So Chicken Fighters with the same opener. Same goes for Nigma.
The only difference is the Tusk is banned instead of
Tusk,
Oracle, right?
yeah.
Oh no, Oracle's banned on Nigma's side this
Oracle's
time.
banned out.
Wait, so hang on. We had Oracle, Lycan, Pango, DP. They're all banned. Io, Chen, Kotl, Ember. Ah, Ember is the other one then. So Ember has been let through. But serious deja vu there. Mars into Phoenix Axe. As we have the same openers from both sides, but a Rubik this time around. Going to be the grab for GH, it looks like.
Phoenix needs to be very careful about using his spells once again against Rubik. He had atrocious game last one, playing against Snapfire, also diving in on top of Snapfire, making it much easier. But Mind Control, that was his job, you know. Insta-kill the egg, and he was tanky enough to survive through any kind of initiation or anything they throw at him. 2 bracers, magic wand, guardian greaves, like you have 2000 HP.
Good luck. That Grandma seemed unkillable. Naga banned again by Nigma as Charlie's specialty hero removed. But yeah, the team
Do they
fight
ban
synchronization-
Snapfire here?
Well,
that's the question.
That is a good question. I mean, there's still a good number of other heroes that can help, right? Ogre Bloodlust, Mirana with a leap. We've seen in the Chinese region anyway against the Phoenix was very popular. But I feel like Ogre and Mirana just don't feel as popular in Europe at all. Ogre from time to time in position 5, like I know Misha plays it. But Mirana we just don't see anymore. Where's she gone?
I feel like they're better positioned for heroes who contribute much more. Mirana more of a early game oriented. Batrider ban.
Yeah,
Once again, Razor, they want to go with the same picks.
Wowee. Yeah, they banned Batrider in the last game as well as that second phase. Removing out the bat. So I guess that's to do with the axe, right? You don't want to play axe into Batrider, the flame break, the counter initiation, the wave cutting that both of you do. I feel like Batrider overall in the game matches up pretty nicely against axe. And
One of the
turn
reasons why they ban out Bat is they love to play Troll.
Oh yeah.
And then Troll does not like to play into Batrider.
They can't have their Troll Oracle combo this time. It seems like Nigma definitely got that one on lockdown. Banning out that Oracle every time. Where do we go now for Nigma? GH Rubik, Mars, very flexible across the core roles. We've seen Miracle and We both play it, but it could very easily be Mind Control in the 3. So you're not sure where the Mars is heading at all. Probably.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. I feel like they should just do the same thing what they did.
What, pick
We
Lich
played
again?
and had an amazing game. I would not mind.
I mean, it feels more natural picking Kuroki's hero here in that 3rd spot. You know, maybe he wants a Witch Doctor or something. Change things up a little bit. Get a bit spicy with a Grimstroke, maybe? There's plenty of options there for Kuro.
I would love to hear what they're talking about right now. I mean, they're playing against the same 3 heroes that they played in the previous one.
I mean, it's like TI finals against OG all over again. Just, ooh! Ooh, now that's a new hero. So not going for the Grandma, going for the Sniper to handle the Phoenix Supernova, but also a pretty good lane matchup against Razor, right?
Yes, it is. Like, usually you want a 10th pick Sniper when there are not enough gap closers. Axe can gap close, but you're also playing against Mars and Rubik. Exact same lineup from Chicken Fighters, man. This is the kind of a thing that Puppy was doing. Like, he was so stubborn. One of the reasons why he's one of the best, if not the best captain in the world. And, like, I want to make this work. I know this can work. I'm going to show you. You beat us. We know that we can win with this one.
So the two big heroes screaming out to me right now for Chicken Fighters are Spectre and Storm. Gap close against Sniper. Some kind of active, maneuverable hero. I mean, you could put Razor safe lane for Charlie and then have Supreme Storm, or you can have Razor mid for Supreme and have a Charlie Spectre, depending on which way you want to look at it. And Nigma can't ban both of them.
I mean, maybe they're doing like
Pos 5
shenanigans. Sniper off lane, yeah, or position 5 Sniper.
That's true. You don't know you don't know what Kuro's gonna be sleeping. I mean, he was playing Clinks. He was playing position 5 Clinks. And now a bounty hunter. Hey yo. Where's that go? Why? Why bounty? What?
There's no other explanation. I think Kuroki's mouse stopped working.
He's gone off the rails.
Sensitivity, yeah, went way too high. 80,000 DPI. Couldn't click properly. Well, Bounty. Bounty is good when you have matchup against melee heroes. I don't see any melee heroes here, and you do not want to keep hitting Axe. You get close, you get cold, couple of spins.
Yeah, very interesting. Final bans, Chicken Fighters. I would not know what's coming my way right now. It's like deer caught in headlights. You've got a massive freight train coming away. It's Nigma with a random draft. What on earth do you, what on earth do you ban? You're just there scratching your head going, I don't really know. I genuinely can't figure this one out. Chicken Fighters
There's not
definitely...
a single person alive on this planet that would have guessed Nigma will pick Sniper and Bounty Hunter.
In that second phase, no. Well, they get rid of Morphling. I guess that's a pretty solid, safe ban. It makes sense somewhat. Yeah, I don't know. So who do you ban here? Do you ban Spectre or Storm? Or do you think that Chicken Fighters are going to go a different direction? Is it PL time again?
10 seconds remaining.
It's a great Phantom Lancer game. They have the last pick as well, so they're going to know all 5 heroes of Nigma.
Kuro, let it go random. Just random your last pick. Leave the last ban. Don't bother banning anything. And then random your last pick. Show us how big your balls are. He's
like
going down. 2 seconds
left.
left. Alchemist ban.
Right,
okay, he did actually ban that. They pick PL. You cheeky bastards. They've stolen the Phantom Lancer away from them. So right, PL, Miracle, Mars, we or MC. Rubik has to be GH, right?
There's still Ember in the pool. There's still Storm in the pool. If they want to shift Razor on the safe lane.
10 seconds.
Or you want to contest this from the safe lane.
5 seconds remaining.
Huh.
You know that I think that is is what everyone in chat and what everyone watching is thinking.
I would still prefer to put the Razor on the safe lane and have something on the mid, like either Storm or you get Ember against the PL. Also, Storm, very good game. They have no insta lockdown besides Rubik's Lift. I don't think that's enough.
What the actual heck? 35 seconds, Chicken Fighters. Come on, show us a Spectre or something fun. And yes, Spectre is a fun hero. Rush Radiance, win game.
I'm just looking at Sniper and Bounty Hunter.
Meepo? So Nigma steal the PL from Chicken Fighters, and then Chicken Fighters like, right, we're going to take Meepo and show you what we're really doing. Supreme Meepo. Coming out as that last pick from Chicken Fighters. It's a real great Meepo game. Against PL, against Bounty Sniper Rubik. Like, Mars is maybe the only one who can withstand the Meepo.
It is position 5 sniper.
No freaking way.
I mean, I tried it in pubs. I tried playing position 4 sniper in pubs. You harass people a lot.
Do you buy Blightstone?
You can, yes. In the laning stage, it's just extremely effective.
That seems pretty
so
cool.
Mind Control Bounty. Charlie will be the Razor. So Bounty Hunter will not do that much in this lane.
What's your first skill at level 1 on Sniper?
Headshot.
Yeah, okay, good.
Or if you want to contest a rune, you get
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel. I forgot, did not see Sniper in such a long time. I forgot the names of his spells.
Shrapnel, Headshot, Take Aim, Assassinate. There you go. Man, this is going to be sick. Era Phoenix again. Let's see if he can improve on the performance from game 1. Paired with the Saberlight Axe, the Seneko Winter Wyvern. The combo is still there. They definitely know that they cocked it up a little bit in game 1, but you know, morale boosting time to just get a couple of team fights under their belt here in game 2 and maybe swing the series. As Charlie on the Razor, a bit more tempo based for him. And Supreme Meepo as we get ourselves into game 2 of this best of 3. Of course, ESL 1 Los Angeles, brought to you in part by Mercedes with the MVP. And off we go into the game with a position 5 sniper. Kuroki's going to ruin all your pubs with this draft. We'll see how it all pans out, though. As Miracle Phantom Lancer up top, we on the Mars yet again with a Mind Control Bounty Hunter. Kuroki on the sniper with Smoke, Fairy Fire Tangos, Rushing
Already knows what he's going
Scepter.
for. Yeah. Aghanim Scepter's duration stun is 1.8 seconds.
Okie dokie, and then GH on the Rubik. It's going to be an interesting one, Lacoste. Game 2 here, Nigma with a 1-0 lead in the best of 3. And we're in the lower bracket of the playoffs, of course, so a series loss here means you are out. Mind Control scouting out Supreme. Level 1 Shadow Walk, which is also something we just don't see on the Bounty, right? Usually we see that Janada and the trading of hits. And I think it was Saberlight we saw Bounty Hunter where he was pretty much like 2-4-0-1 and then back into Shadow Walk at like level 8 or something.
He just wanted to scout things out. This ward will get dewarded.
The battle begins.
So you're already, it kind of already paid off. I want to see who's going to buy a Stench Ward. Oh, Charlie. That's going to be a lot of slow if they found him.
Charlie's
and
in
they
trouble.
did.
Have we got a lift? GH does. Back into the shrapnel, and that damage over time stacking up. Mind Control's going to get the takedown onto Charlie's Razor. In behind the creep wave, and Kuro kill the range creep. Wait, Charlie can TP to the tier 1 and maybe deny that range creep, though.
Let's go. He's going to miss some experience, not.
One deny.
So what do they want to do?
One CS.
Like, they need to help Miracle on the top lane. GH bringing a sentry, wants to get the bounty rune, and he's going to deward that high ground observer.
So is Kuro the 3 and Mind Control the 4 now? Like, do we see a role swap? No, it looks like MC
Mind Control will still get the farm.
He is getting the farm, yeah, you're right. I was just wondering there because it looked potentially like the role swap was happening. Seneko gonna get tapped around a little bit by the bounty hunter, and Charlie looks like, even though he did get first blooded, not too bothered about it. Gotta look into mid though. Supreme Meepo, of course, against Weeha, the notorious Meepo player, on the Mars. Should have a pretty good idea on how to combat Meepo's strengths, and does have to wait till level 4 now to get that divided we stand. And then top lane, Phoenix Axe up against the PL Rubik. Pretty weak lane, it feels like, for Nigma. compared to the Radiant side anyway.
A lot of overtime damage. Phantom Lancer can doppelgang out of Battle Hunger and Fire Spirit, so you just want to use those on Rubik. So Neiko, he's gonna die. One more shot, and that's gonna seal the deal.
There's a Janada hit as well. GH trading with Era. Looks like we will have the salve out of Rubik, while Headdress there for the Phoenix. Keeps him sustained for now. Very close mid lane, 10-4, 10-0. And pretty tight between all the other core heroes as well. Ever so slight lead for Nigma, though, with those couple of kills they've had. Seneko gets the dust off onto Mind Control, allowing Charlie to get those hits in with the static link. Charlie's got to be a little careful here, though. Kuroki is no joke. Shrapnel and headshot. Significant damage coming through.
Thanks, Kuro, I guess, for ruining the pubs, not in high-level bracket, but over all brackets. I think it's going to be more popular in the lower-tier brackets. Like, hey, man, I saw Kuroki doing it. I can do it as well. No, you can't, but you can try.
You can try. That's the beauty of Dota 2. Anything is viable. Supreme now. Bit of jungling time for Meepo. Does have his little clone going. I just can't take my eyes off this bottom lane. I don't want to look mid or top. I don't care. I just want to watch sniper, sniper, sniper.
You can do whatever you want. Maybe not as good as pro players, but... Okay. Phantom Lancer, how's he doing? 16 CS, mid lane, pretty even. I love the way we placed Mars. Like when there was only one Meepo, he uses Spear to send him away from CS, gets a creep for himself and a denier too.
Static link onto Kuro. Boots against Boots. TP out from Kuroki. Looks like it should be successful as Mind Control gets a nice little tap in there. Shrapnel AoE, look, it looks huge now. 450 radius. It's massive. Phantom Lancer trying to contest this pull across, and a very nice job indeed from Miracle. Drags the wave back as GH looking to deny out some from his pull. Mars left alone now, so Supreme looks like he is in that primetime jungling spot. Triple Wraith bands, treads queued up. Well, what do we look for item-wise on Meepo nowadays?
It's just E-Blade. He gets so much stats from it. E-Blade into Blink Dagger, wants to be able to catch the Phantom Lancer. I want to see if Miracle goes for Mantis style so he can get rid of the Ensnare.
Good call up top with that damage over time from Battle Hunger and Fiery Spirit allows Chicken Fighters to get themselves on the board, but Mind Control bottom lane at the same time has taken down the Charlie Razor. Shrapnel there, and the Mind Control's chase in onto Seneco's went to Wyvern at this point.
Seneco's dead, I believe.
Wyvern tries to TP, one charges, the spear.
Mana.
Oh, one gets him up to almost 100 mana, but still 20 off. And that spear so close to getting the cancel on the TP, but Bounty Rune still there to be grabbed up. As top lane, Saberlight may have overstepped his bounds, but GH doesn't go for the lift. Just Fade bolts him and sends him packing. MC continuing to Janada steal away that gold. That hurts Razor quite a bit.
Efficient. Yeah, when you're playing against melee heroes. So one of the reasons why he only puts 1 point in it now. He has a lot of damage from Shuriken.
We knows exactly where this Meepo is meant to be. Finds the solo pick-off on Supreme, and a great rotation from Wii. Era is still sticking around. Has the 2 points in Fire Spirit and looks to grab that Arcane Rune under the nose of Wii, who misses the spear. He was trying to latch him up to the tree there. Very close, but off the money.
He got the kill on Meepo, that's what matters. Every single time you kill like a Meepo DA who can flash farm, you benefit so much more from killing them. And you are slowing their snowball potential.
Dire structures are fortified.
A Miracle dips back into jungle. doesn't want to face off against the Saberlight Axe. This gives GH a lot of face time with the creeps as well. Get him a little closer to that level 6. The boots, of course, vital on Rubik. PL Illusion going to scout out Saberlight. Axe getting rotated on by Wheeze Mars. Soul Ring ready. The lift into Spear, but a good call from Saberlight. Stops that initiation, and with his phase boots, he's out of there.
I don't think they would have gotten the kill anyway. Saberlight very tanky. A lot of armor, phase boots. Arena was not ready. So Bounty Hunter, they dodged the bottom lane. No one is at the bottom. Where is Sniper? His mid lane now. Look at me, I'm your carry now.
Mid lane Sniper. Mind Control sniping out Couriers. Scouting Meepo. As Phoenix holds mid, Wee is coming back in again. Looking for this Supreme Meepo under a dire observer ward, being seen every step of the way. He's got Poof to try and escape, but they're holding on to both Shuriken and Spear. A Suneko with Era, forcing back Nigma. And this excursion into the Radiant jungle, it will come to nothing. Very well done by the Radiant supports. Charlie's even he's coming in here like, hello, I want to get involved, let me hit people. Come on, come on, Mind Control, getting dusted up. There's an Illusion Rune popped, trying to get him out of danger with the 1 charges, but Charlie shuts it all down, and the killing spree taken away from MC.
Oh, Saberlight on the top lane almost drops to GH. Such a weird game. Like, what do you do with Bounty and Sniper? They were trying to invade the enemy jungle. They set up some vision so they can see where Meepo is farming. Try to kill him. Mars, like, all these heroes are very good at rotating Bounty and Invis, scouting things out. Meanwhile, Phantom Lancer is just farming. He picked up the Iron Talon, one of the better ones you can get. It was such a shit item when it first came out.
It really was. No one wanted to touch it. Down bottom, Wee gets the pick off on Charlie. Saberlight's coming in here with a Battle Hunger and a call onto Mind Control. Into the creep camp, looking for spins, but gets none. Literally no spins. Hello, Saberlight. There we go. Oh, a bit unlucky there for him, but he'll clear out some neutrals. As this creates even more space for Supreme to continue farming. 9 minutes in, he's at 100 CS. Net worth 4,500. Meepo's accelerating, and you've got to be very worried about that as Nigma. Level 9 on Supreme as well. And it's not just about him accelerating, right? You're giving space to Era to get levels. Charlie's doing okay, but it's not amazing for the Razor.
Nigma does not care. They have Sniper, free farming on the mid, 9 CS. About to hit level 6.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll listen to you. What's happening with Meepo? He's finding Mind Control. Net him up. We can't really do anything to save his buddy there. As Era with Suneko looking for the Miracle PL. The double damager in a spawn down bottom spot. The Sniper, the mid carry. Sniper with a double damage rune. He's going to... No, he's going to run away. They're going to take out Miracle, though, and Chicken Fighters getting some big kills. 2 down with no response from Nigma. And they're going to net up Weeheart as well. Supreme keeping those ensnares going. High ground hold. The rest of Chicken Fighters looking to turn back onto Wee, but they're not doing anything. They're just letting Supreme die. Meepo's dropped. Kuroki, this is where he comes into his own. Splinter Blast won't bounce back, and Kuroki turns to face Charlie. The double damage rune Sniper? No freaking way. Spear back up, and Era trapped up against the tree, and down he goes. But Charlie, is he going to get zapped? We're level 6 now. Assassinate. 360 HP, that's not enough. Damage. Kuroki's going to focus Suneko instead. This should be a couple more clicks, and it will be enough to bring him down. Oh, it's a bit tight on that one. He needed one more hit, I think. Kuroki getting a little bit, I don't know, just overconfident, I guess. He thought he had it.
Top tier Dota right there.
What on earth are we watching?
Well, the important thing is Phantom Lancer is farming. They got the kill on him. I'm switching to network. Meepo on top. How's he doing item-wise? I'm going for that Ethereal Blade. It's just a very good stats for him, and the burst damage. I guess Mind Control will become like a position 4/5 this game, while Sniper will get the items, and you can't place the wards with Sniper. Like, you can't just invade enemy jungle with this hero. It's much easier if you just give the wards to Bounty.
Charlie getting pinged out. Wee has Arena. You're going to just throw it in here? Of course you are. Spear into the side. The Colosseum with all of the Guardians surrounding Charlie's Razor, shredding him. As we should be able to grab up that Arcane Rune. Or the bottle, of course, on Mind Control. Refill that up instead. No contest from Chicken Fighters. Axe still looking for his first item. Shoveling away down bottom, getting a Kobold as his pipe gets closer and closer. Seneko holding on to mid. 12.5 minutes in, not level 6 yet, so a bit of a struggle to get this combo going. They've got Supernova, but no Winter's Curse. They don't have Blink Call on Axe. And it feels like Nigma are just running at you. GH and Wee charging into this jungle once more, looking for targets. They've got Mind Control sniping out couriers, and that's the hood down for Saberlight. A nice lift up. GH stops the initiation. Saberlight is fast with the face boots, but a spear will also zone the Chicken Fighters back. There's a bit of space now for Meepo to farm some Ancients. Razor up at top, working on that early BKB.
Mind Control harassing Era. Another Shuriken in a second might force Supernova.
There it is. So now a massive part of your team fight. That cooldown expended, and there's no... Okay, Seneko. I was going to say there's no stuns, but Seneko will expend the Winter's Curse to allow Saberlight to dunk down MC. Not even going to dunk him, just going to allow the spins to do the job instead.
So he forced 2 long cooldown ultis, and they will get a kill on Supreme. Kuroki on a killing spree from downtown.
Carry Kuro on the Sniper. And TPing top to collect the farm as well. He really is taking a leaf out of Puppy's book. We've seen a lot of Puppy on Team Secret playing that position 5. You know, position 5, Nature's Prophet. I'm doing the bunny ears, you know, inverted commas with my fingers, because he ends up taking all the farm on the map and becoming the position 1. I think Kuroki very much doing the same thing here. How good is Sniper Axe, Lacoste?
It's very good. It's 0.5 second cast time, and you stun them for almost 2 seconds.
You don't get any talents, really, do you, for it? I mean, 25% CDR is real nice.
It is.
But they don't have any, like, damage talents on the ulti or anything.
Just buy Octarine Core.
Ether Lens, Trident. Let's see this game go 60 minutes so Kuroki can have the Sanjin, Yasha, and Kaya.
Mind Control should die here.
He does indeed, under the Obs Sentry. Charlie trying to dive Kuroki. Stolen Plasma Field by GH. As Miracle Diffusal Blade completed, sticking around bottom lane with Wee Blink Dagger down here as well. Saberlight wants the Bounty Rune, and he will get it, but might lose his life in exchange. He's got a Call and some Phase Boots, but Phantom Lance are doing more than enough damage here, slowing with that Diffusal Blade inhibit. And getting the grab. Bounty Runes, though, going 3 for 1. Still pretty good for Chicken Fighters. Meepo is scaling, but PL is now ahead of him.
Oh, Vambrace and Meepo. The stats that you get is insane. Also, net, clumsy net. Like, if you want to have more nets, I don't think you need it. It's just for the memes.
Top lane,
Chicken Fighters, they should try to take one fight and secure the Roche for Meepo.
Oh, the snipe! Long range onto Era, and good jump from Wee. As that dive onto tier 1 not paying off for Chicken Fighters. Seneko, with the help of Supreme, turning now onto the Bounty Hunter. Mind Control trying to run himself out, but the dust is there, and he did not get out of danger fast enough.
Kuroki even stole the bottle from Mind Control. That's how he become carry.
He borrowed it.
Okay.
Socialism, welfare, Kuroki, he needs it. Seneko blown up, and Nigma playing this poke and prod team fight so very well. Charlie's completely out of mana, needs the Sunray from this Phoenix, who holds the Supernova, waiting and biding his time, waits for Charlie to die. I guess they just know this team fight is not worth taking. They're going to bleed out, though, kill by kill. Nigma go in for more. Saberlight is about to fall, and they've got this arena onto Supreme. They're holding on to the poof away. I thought they were holding on to telekinesis there to try and stun him up, but they didn't have it at all. Wait a second. Is MC going to kill Supreme? Wee has a Blink Spear. Blink Spear, God's Rebuke. There's the punch back. And Wee with a spear looking for the connection onto the tree, but the poof away and Supreme is out. Scot-free. Mind control now with the Winter's Curse on him. Suneko.
Golden Curse.
Gonna get the curse turnaround. That Sun Ray's good though. Bring in Mind Control down, and Wee with a finish onto Suneko. Chicken Fighters in a long extended team fight. Honestly, I don't know where this is going, but Nigma are leading with a 6,000 gold advantage.
Just give all the farm to Sniper. He got that CDR, level 10 talent, about to finish his Aghanim Scepter.
Catching Saberlight, but he's a tanky boy. Wee and GH both retreating. Supreme started off with an E-Blade into net. Axe Call not coming fast enough with Era holding Supernova. Still looking for this choke point team fight, but the Phoenix is shredded by Miracle. Yet again, Era dives in, and a great arena. Wee catching the Meepo, zoning out Saberlight's axe, so there is no counter initiation, and Supreme falls. Trades for Wee, but Miracle still standing in the fight with Kuroki's backup. The SWAT team sniper Kuroki. He is there looking out the window, making sure Mr. President, Mr. Miracle is up and running.
This is it, boys. Back it up. Sniper just finished Aghanim Scepter.
Oh boy, oh
boy.
boy.
How much network does he have? Like, same as Razor. This is insane.
Literally the same as Razor right now. Saberlight needs that blink so badly. They're diving onto tier 2 top lane. Charlie drops low. Saberlight with a call. They're looking for Miracle, and that's the dunk they needed. Miracle going a little too deep there. Saberlight no dust, so MC is safe. GH and Kuro are now bodyguarding Mind Control. Or I guess Mind Control and GH now bodyguarding Kuroki. Aghanim's Sniper. 0.5 cast time. That aim duration. And a pretty hefty stun. That's so good against Phoenix as well. Oh, hello, under a sentry. Mind Control poofed into an early grave. Lift from GH. As he does get that Winter's Curse, but a great E-Blade from Supreme. I don't think Axe would have died, but it definitely saves him from unnecessary damage.
The question is, can they get Roche? Still tier 1 top tower standing. This is where they want to fight. Razor needs to finish off his BKB to not get the mana burn. Phantom Lancer going for a status resistance build, which means that he's not going to have that Manta style to get rid of the ensnares from Meepo.
The stun on Meepo. Well, there's the first sight of the Ags on Sniper. MC getting caught up. Nice arena to try and zone them out, but the damage still flows through onto the Bounty Hunter. Good little snipe pick-off there, and potential bounty runes to be grabbed up now as that tier 1 top should drop to Supreme. And Wee nearly has the Vlad. There it is, done now as an urn for Bounty Hunter. Like you said, kind of transitions away from the 3, now into more of a 4 or 5.
Mind Control is not going to have a game anymore. Like, what he does in a team fight is just track. He's not stealing any gold with Junata, which is level 1. And he can't get close to like Meepo, Razor, nor Axe. They definitely need this Blink Dagger on Axe. It's very crucial for them to defend the egg and have one sort of initiation.
It feels a bit better here for Era. Not needing to go the Spirit Vessel, going straight into Ags as quickly as he can. Smoke from Nigma though. Sprinting through in towards Meepo. They'll catch Suneko first, so Winter's Curse no longer available. Immediate buyback from Suneko, though, looking for the turnaround fight. Meepo jumps into the arena now. Wee being annihilated along with Mind Control. They're down, dunked into the ground as Nigma. It's time to turn tail and run. They're going to hide. Kuroki Sniper, he's out. No, he's not. He's being held in place by Suneko's Winter's Curse, and I thought he was alive. But a great catch there onto 3 heroes as Nigma are the ones to initiate. They're the ones to smoke. The surprise attack not working out.
Nigma gets the perfect target before the fight starts. And that's Wyvern, but he was having enough money for a buyback.
Defender's
GH,
advantage.
Stolen Splinter Blast.
There's the jump call. Sableye. Chain kills onto Nigma. 4 for 1, I guess. The buyback on the Winter Wyvern, of course. Defender's advantage for Chicken Fighters being able to TP to that tier 2 mid. And all of a sudden, they're pressuring out on the map, looking for objectives. No real push onto the tier 1, though, as they do try and swing into Roshan. Mind control. Herded away from the top lane. We and Miracle
Supreme
both
also
in mid.
Going out of the Roche pit. Does not want to take a fight yet. They need another 1 or 2 pickoffs.
Long
BKB from
spear.
Razor.
Charlie does get the BKB off, and the net catching Wee. He is just obliterated by this Meepo. He doesn't stand a chance. They're focusing Sableye, but the Sunray keeps him alive. And Chicken Fighters with this Meepo looking beautiful. Mars down for 40 seconds. GH back in with a lift drag back. The static link draining Charlie of all his damage, but the Winter's Curse to reset means it should only be the 1 death. And their primary
Soneko bought a
carry.
gem. Now Axe is carrying it. They want to get rid of the vision, and they want to see this bounty hunter. Who killed a couple of couriers? What is Sniper building? Besides that Axe, is he mana boots?
Yeah, not much.
Okay.
Going into Arcanes. Spirit Vessel for MC coming. GH does have the Blink Ether Lens. As Miracle's PL, top of the net worth, 4, 2, and 5 kill score. Butterfly coming up next after that S&Y. Hasn't been an amazing game for Miracle, but he's closing in on level 20. He is getting into a point where PL could look to 1v5. But in a game against Meepo, those nets are no joke, right?
And he does not have a way of dispelling it.
No Manta, no BKB.
Mind control? What is he playing? He's just playing I kill the couriers.
Sableye, Era, jump onto Wee. Quick lift up from GH. And the Mars for now, going to spear back and Arena to zone yet again, defensive. But the jump in from Supreme past the Arena with a blink call from Rubik. Maybe keeping Wee alive, but also maybe allowing GH to die himself as Miracle Doppelgangers away from the tier 1. That's going to be 2-0 and a tower take for the Chicken Fighters. They are really laying it on thick
There
now.
should be a Roche. Go straight into Roche pit, take it with Meepo. You had 2 chances already, now go in and take it. 40 seconds without Mars and Rubik. You should not be afraid of Mind Control nor Phantom Lancer at the moment. Mind Control, like they have this gem. They understand that Mind Control wants to play only against the couriers.
The buyback from Mars, Mind Control's about to drop here. And they can go straight back into Roshan, it feels like, down to 2,000 HP. As Wee buys back, catching Charlie with a spear, Kuroki turning. Assassinate in 3 seconds. The blink call from Sableye onto 2 of them, though, as Miracle's caught. His HP down to half. Doppelganger out of the ulti as the Mars Colosseum does zone Chicken Fighters out a little bit, but Supreme, with the help of the Supernova, has forced Nigma to split, retreat, and they are isolated. 1 by 1 getting picked off.
A dieback.
A dieback on Mars. And now it's Roshan. Stolen Supernova, though. Level 2 Supernova for Rubik. Maybe Nigma can go in. Shrapnel can scout it out, but Roshan has already fallen. No contest.
Meepo about to finish. Full Scotty. Like, they should not stop. Now it's their prime time. Keep on fighting.
They find Mind Control yet again. Less than 5,000 net worth. He truly is the +5 of Nigma now. He's earned up and the dust has run out. Sableye looking for the call. There's another ensnare. They're toying with Mind Control in those trees. Slowly but surely. Bring him to his knees. Miracle continues farming bottom lane. Kuroki and GH both connecting down there. So they're just going to give up that top tower They might have to come and defend the tier 3 though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Supreme's
attack.
Meepo. Shifting into Silver Edge. It looked like he wanted Skadi for a while.
Radiant's
But he
middle
will change
tower
things
is
up.
under attack.
As GH grabs that enchanted quiver. Supernova getting popped out. In comes the rest of Chicken Fighters, and down goes the Rubik. Kuroki also falling as the Meepo gets the pick off in the back.
I don't want to say it, but I'm not sure if Phantom Lancer can solo carry this game. Other heroes don't have that much presence. Yeah, Sniper added fun. Used Assassinate a couple of times with Aghanim Scepter. It's good for high ground defense.
Sablelight's Axe now in a real great spot. Full blade mail delivered. On top of that blink pipe gem, any hero he jumps on, and primarily he is targeting the Phantom Lancer. The blink call, then into the ensnares. Allows Supreme to shred Miracle very quickly.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
We shoving out top. Seneko will come back to address that push.
Radiant's top tower is under
The rest of the squad for Chicken Fighters though, down bottom lane, easy tier 1, probably a tier 2 for them as they also hold ramps high ground here. Meepo keeping tabs of any Nigma advance.
is under attack.
Smoke up. Dire team looking for a pick-off. Mind Control though is the hero to first fall. And Nigma now left wondering what they need to do to keep Mind Control in check.
I had a similar pub experience a few days ago.
Save
Played
light,
against
maybe?
Ricky and Bounty.
Telekinesis lift into the Wii and Miracle jump, but a Winter's Curse does delay that aggression and allows Chicken Fighters to come in and react with Winter's Curse stolen, turned back onto Charlie. The Chicken Fighters are still just concaving around this river area, holding on, making sure no one dies, no one gets caught up. So 5v5 there, ending with only really Mind Control dying.
So going back to my pub experience, I played against Ricky and Bounty Hunter. They were constantly until we decided, yeah, it's enough, man. We should just group up and go mid. And I think this should be applied here as well. They still have Aegis up and running for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Chasing Bounty Hunter, giving Phantom Lancer more time.
They're chasing Wii, who does buy more time for them down bottom lane. 3 heroes all around him, but no catch with a good blink out from Mars. And Wii, he wants that BKB so very desperately. Razor down to 6-second duration on his. Meepo, Aegis for just under a minute now. E-Blade, Silver Edge, and then back into the Skadi. Looks like he decided he wanted that Silver Edge first. Hunting for whoever's lurking up top. It is Kuroki's Sniper. Outpost grabbed by the Razor. Mind Control, Bounty Hunter getting jumped by Seneko. And again with Saberlight here, there's no chance to TP out. What's MC's score? 413. Is that what you were looking at as well?
I wanted to ask you. Yeah, I was like, on the scale from 1 to 10, like, how done is he?
I think he's...
Like, he's 13.
I think he is mentally done, you know? I think he has mentally checked out. That's what the MC stands for now. Sunray onto Supreme means that even with the stolen Winter's Curse, Rubik unable to grab a target and bring them down. And Chicken Fighters, 5 heroes strong. They are charging forward, looking to close this game out. Aegis reclaimed, though. Supreme puts the Wraith Band back in his inventory. 26 to 20. Net worth swing, what is that? From 7k lead that Nigma had, now up to an 8,000 lead in the hands of Chicken Fighters. But no high ground break, no real shove up onto these final objectives. Do you just wait for next Roshan now, Chicken Fighters? Hold some high grounds, keep the pressure going. Either you take one big team fight or you take one big Rosh.
You should keep fighting with Meepo. He is getting closer to Skadi. About to be like 5 slotted, needs 1 extra. Getting Hex after is the item to go for.
MC looking for couriers. It's only got a couple of clarities on it. Dire Observer there in a pretty sweet spot. He'll find it on the way back, maybe. Oh, he's just off. Oh, he's repositioning. Mind control. Dunno. Little Spidey
there
gun.
it is. Hit him.
That's his job done now for the next, like, 5 minutes. Guys, I did something! The question is, does he feed for it? Oh, there's no one coming. No dust. No mass TPs to the tier 2 to catch him this time. Rubik. Good Winter's Curse. Can he blink TP? Seneko blinks and looks for the curse. And there it is. Revenge from Seneko. Steal my spells, will you? You insolent child, Rubik. How dare you? Netting up Meepo on his way out. Supreme beyond godlike. 12, 4, and 9 on that Meepo now.
Meepo, is he gonna finish off Scotty or is he going for... Alright, I thought he might buy almost full Hex.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
And another one. They should stop using the couriers like that. It's not safe.
Mind control has literally nothing else to do. What's buyback status like? Because that's going to start becoming important, especially for Nigma. Mars, Sniper, and Rubik all with buybacks. Phantom Lancer is 1,000 gold off it, as it looks like he is trying to finish off Satanic and then Rapier on the Phantom Lancer now. Bounty Hunter 500 gold away. Yeah, he just bought up his Vitality booster, so he's trying to finish off Spirit Vessel before that next fight kicks off. Look at these Radiant heroes. They're all hunting for MC. He's causing problems for them. Getting in their heads. Definitely getting under their skin. He's like a rash.
Next Roche will respawn in a minute. You get the cheese and Aegis on Meepo. And then it's go time. They should not be counting this bounty hunter. I mean, if you can kill him before the Roche, either force a buyback, which he does not have. I don't think they can contest a Roche fight.
The thing that always scares me is that Nigma are so good at taking these team fights, you know, the scrappy ones where they can get in and out, allow Miracle, that doppelganger, to re-engage over and over again. That chicken fighters, the longer that they wait and the longer that they give to Nigma, I feel the more chances Nigma has just to, you know, swing one fight and win the game.
Miracle, 53% status resistance. SNY, Satanic, Titan Sliver, has Divine Rapier queued up. This is one way to get back into the game.
He's like 53% of the team's net worth as well. No one else has got any farm. Blinks away from chicken fighters. Still not looking to commit to anything. And Roshan up in 2 seconds now. Scouted by the Razor Illusion. Neutral items, how are we looking now? Orb of Destruction not picked up. Telescope on Wyvern, Titan Sliver Axe. So Meepo's still holding Vambrace with Razor Net and Philosopher's Stone on the Phoenix.
Saberlight even bought Boots of Travel so that he can hunt down the bounty.
What about Nigma's items? Come on, show me the dire ones. Enchanted Quiver Sniper. That's a tasty one. Titan Sliver PL, you've already mentioned.
He is going for the item that I talked about.
Octarine. No way, dude.
Octarine Core.
Actually going Octarine. You serious?
Great
right
minds think alike.
Fools rarely differ. Is the full
cooldown reduction. Alright,
full
do
idiom.
the math, Gary.
No, I don't
if
want
he
to.
gets to level 18,
No.
7.5. No, you do not want him. Alright.
You can do the maths.
That should be around 5.70 seconds, if my math is correct.
Jeez
Chat will know.
So what do we have? Meepo, Aegis. Who's got the cheese? The Razor? Of course he does. That was the third Roshan, right?
Second one.
Oh, second one? 36 minutes in? Jeez, okay. Who have they caught? Oh, it's GH. Gets himself a Battle Hunger up. Supreme continues his beyond godlike streak, though.
Mind control, still hunting. Sadly, he does not have any vision because they picked up early gem.
Oh, dearie me. Well, he's out there. He really is out there doing stuff and things. Era looking to join up with the rest of the squad. Aghanim, Scepter, Phoenix coming up top. Meepo shoving in mid as they take that plateau high ground, and they're going on to the tier 3 high ground in the Dire base. Supreme is like, I'm done with this game. A ton of PL illusions though, chasing forwards, burning through the mana of one of the clones. Mars has Blink BKB, well, 10 seconds on cooldown on Blink, but he does have that initiation tool. That stun duration is like ridiculously long.
It is, it's almost 2 seconds. What's the shrapnel slow with the talent? 50%. Like, just sell your boots so you don't have more move speed. Now they're split pushing.
Shurikens are bouncing. A Miracle, doppelgangers away. Mars misses the spear. Doesn't send Supreme back. Sunray keeping him healthy enough. As the pressure onto high ground, what do we get done? 300 and odd damage onto both of the towers. No tier 3
Phantom Lancer is just pain in the ass, burning the mana. Supreme TP's back to base.
And once Miracle hits level
mana.
25, that doppelganger cooldown is going to be a problem here. I can't wait to see this rapier for Miracle.
This definitely is one of the weirdest games that I've seen in a year.
They've jumped Kuroki. Good full staff. Kuroki still pummeled into the ground with buyback available, but we are forced to BKB with that Arena of Blood surrounding Supreme, holding that Aegis though, as Sableye looking for this re-initiation, forcing Miracle back with a doppelganger now, and the jump in from GH. Blink call. Meepo dragged back into the base for the E-Blade, buying him a little bit of space and potentially allowing the poof out. No, GH shuts it down, but the blink call from the Sableye Axe and the Supernova arriving from Era at a great winner's curse. Seneko finally getting the combo they needed. They saved it. They didn't use it in game 1, but here in game 2, they are destroying Nigma. The dive back on the sniper now as we will buy back to return to the fight. Mind control, Miracle focusing Era and Seneko. They will not get the Wyvern just yet, and the Era Phoenix has escaped. Meanwhile, you've got a Meepo going wild in your base. Supreme, beyond godlike. Aegis still in his hands, and Charlie on the low ground looking to bring down MC. Miracle is still fighting, but he's in a 1 versus 3. Miracle, what can you do? Supreme's too strong. Sableye and Charlie are the perfect bodyguards for this Meepo. And Axe, he's got a chat wheel line for everything. Nigma on their last legs.
Easier for Miracle to play when the whole team is dead, because they were really not helping him.
Netty. Sableye not going to get the blink call. He's got no mana left. Full lane of barracks, mid and bottom, as Meepo wants to swing top now and get the megas going for them. Chicken Fighters, 23k in the lead now. As Nigma, one chance remaining, really, it feels like. And Miracle, he was their only chance, but he's been netted and called and culled into the ground. Sableye, he's going to help bring him down. The doppelganger away. Miracle, no way! He can't escape from this. That is not allowed. Supreme giving chase. One more hit will do the trick, and the buyback from PL. Miracle rejoins the battle, and Mind Control just offering nothing in these fights.
He's gone in 15 seconds.
No team fight capabilities here from Nigma. Oh, you're right.
Don't kill the Meepo.
Don't kill the Meepo.
I know that Nigma knows.
9 seconds, 8 seconds. They're chasing Supreme. They've got the track up on him. Miracle with the Phantom Rush forward. Supreme is so very low. A few more hits. Aegis is about to go. It's gone. Aegis got...
Look at Miracle. He knows.
The
he
axe.
was waiting
Cool.
for the nice
Sableye saves him,
Sniper.
but there's Kuro all the way from base without assassinate, and Sableye's going to drop as well. They defend their base. One lane of Rack still standing, and Nigma giving chase onto Era. Charlie's buyback is in the bloody base doing nothing with his Radiance AC.
Charlie, why did you use buyback? There's literally nothing you can do with the buyback. But man, they timed it perfectly. Spell Prism drop. Give that to Sniper.
Can Nigma come back?
Well, if Sniper gets this off the Reen core. I'm not even kidding. It's such a strong spell. There's 2 seconds of stun. Miracle, how close he is to his Divine Rapier.
God.
Very
He's
close.
level 27 now. He went for the critical strike talent, not the doppelganger CD, so he is pumping out inordinate amounts of damage. This Phantom Lancer ready to go, and Mind Control, he has claimed the gem. No longer in the hands of the Axe. Now Mind Control is the gem holder. And I think buybacks are going to be forced en masse here. Chicken Fighters, Meepo 37 seconds, 30 on Axe. It looks like Phoenix will respawn in time to defend the base. But Seneko can't get caught. Doesn't have buyback. A Yule's up will give a little bit of time for the blink away. Seneko. Oh, that is a butt-clenching moment. Toes curled up.
Repair
Seneko
kit, that's gonna keep them alive.
keeps the tier 3
I can't believe
up.
Charlie blocked back.
Nigma now pressuring onto 3 lanes. Top tier 3 taking a bit of chip damage from the catapults. Mid tier 3 repair kit is there as Wee clears out the tier 2 bottom. And a massive wave coming in. Oh, Seneko with the Axe. Saberlight TPing to Outpost. The jump in, looking for Miracle. His Rapier just delivered. Saberlight's ready with the blink call onto 2. Into the back. No, Kuroki sidesteps and dodges. Yule's up into the air as Seneko on the high ground. He's trapped up here with a Wii Arena. And the Winter's Curse, it is there and ready, but he can't. He's dead with no buyback now. Charlie static link up on Miracle, but he's going to run. Charlie has to run. Your Meepo's in trouble, trying to poof away from danger. Chicken Fighters, they've thrown it all away. Nigma win one fight in their base, and they turn it around.
Sniper,
my goodness gracious
ulti,
me, the
keeping him
stun!
stunned.
The assassinate stun. Meepo can't poof out, and he's done! Supreme's dead. He's got 100 seconds, but he can buy back.
6-second cooldown with the Spell Prism on Sniper ulti with almost 2-second duration. We're getting closer.
Maximum memery from Kuroki. Winter Wyvern gone for 30 seconds. Meepo, he's going to have to buy back, surely. Your tier 3s are being shredded by Miracle with that Divine Rapier. Titan Sliver back into his slot as that ninja gear held in backpack. Roshan is alive. No one cares Roshan right now, though. Saberlight, Shadow Bladed up. Brand new gem. But who's he going to jump? He's all alone. There's no one to back him up. And what's Roshan got? Aghanim Scepter. Quickly check that. Miracle sees Saberlight. Oh dear.
He gets stunned. My Sniper dies.
I mean, this Rapier's a lot of damage onto Wii. They do, with the Winter's Curse, bring down Wii. Dead for 80 seconds. Meepo jumping in as well. A bonus kill. Why not? Chicken Fighter striking back as the buybacks really have to clinch this game now.
Sniper. Oh. That one was close.
Sneaky.
Sniper has enough to buy Octarine Core. Another Spell Prism.
Third Roshan.
Let's see the cooldown. Octarine Core. Ulti. 4.5 second cooldown.
4.5 with a 1.8 second stun. Roshan goes to Chicken Fighters though. Aghanim's cheese, Aegis. Aghanim's there for the Meepo with the Aegis.
On Tiny, I can't remember which Chinese team played it, but it was the first time I saw it. Octarine Core Tiny with Avalanche cooldown. You're like perma-stunning people, life-stealing off it.
And the toss charges as well.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. It's probably E-Home, right?
I believe it was E-Home.
It's always E-Home. It's always
oh,
hello, Sniper.
Good call.
Great
from
jump.
Act.
And the Saberlight Supreme combination. Dead for 80 seconds, Kuroki will not be able to offer you that 4.5 second cooldown assassinate because he is in the grave. 17 seconds on mind control and the final lane of barracks falls. Mega creeps are coming. And the tier 4s are being pummeled. Chicken Fighters, they need this game to end right now. Miracle still holding Rapier. Smoked up with a ninja gear. Looking for that backstab with GH lurking as well. Wee from the north with mind control. Into Seneko they go. The catch from Saberlight though stops the initiation in its tracks as we are battling in the back while Miracle is being dealt with by Charlie and Supreme. The Phantom Lanterns can't get the job done now. Weehar's on the run back to Fountain and Miracle, he's got to go hide. Chicken Fighters surely have this one in the back now. The chase though. Charlie in trouble, stuck with all the illusions. Miracle, he's focusing him down. The cold embrace from Tsuneko now, still holding the Winter's Curse and looking for that turnaround. Nigma, 2 heroes still down as We has dropped and GH follows. Winter's Curse catching on to someone there as Miracle still battling in the midst of it all. But Supreme Sableye surround him and Miracle, he doesn't have a leg to stand on. The nets will come, trap him up, hold him in place, and Nigma losing out here in game 2 as Chicken Fighters stick it to the man with his Supreme Meepo pick. Beautifully done. Tsuneko, he's on the run. Mind control, GH do get the snipe out on the wire, but the sniper's back, stunning up the Meepo, but they don't have the clear. They can't kill the Meepo, and surely the game will be called 44-31. Chicken Fighters with a 32k lead, taking down Nigma and balancing out the score.
Well, Nigma tried something different, almost made it work. If they had someone else as their position 3 who could make... The problem was they didn't have this frontliner. Mars dies quickly. He gets blown up by the Meepo. Well, you know, they tried something. Mind control gave them a hard time killing their couriers, buying some extra time so that Phantom Lancer can get his items. But a fun game to watch.
Back and forth. More swings than a kid's playground. That was real fun, enjoyable game. The buybacks really did clinch it in the end. Kuroki, position 5 sniper. Like 48,000 hero damage from that sniper. 43k from Miracle. Wait, did Kuroki did the most? Kuroki did the most hero damage in the whole game. I can't believe it. Supreme, 170,000 damage received. Whew, baby. Game 3 coming. The first series of the lower bracket here for ESL 1 Los Angeles 2020. And my goodness, it's a cracker. Sableye ends the game with a rapier as Chicken Fighters, they even it out. And game 3 is coming. We'll see you guys after the break. Lacoste, go grab a drink because it is ready time. It is go time. Game 3 coming up after these messages.
My name is Jordan Gilbert, aka Nothing.
Hi, my name is Sue Lee. My handle is Smix. I think it's important for these initiatives to happen. Empathy really, really goes a long way, and it always means so much to us, and I think that's where initiatives like this really help.
I encourage everyone in the community, anytime they see bullying, anytime they see someone getting called names, I encourage you to step up and say something.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is
You leave it to me. I'll get your taxes in an okay place.
What?
Well, just as soon as my audit is over, this gets my undivided attention.
Take a lot of trips to the islands, Phil.
Pretty great, right? Oh, Phil's legally dead. Fell off a boat. Going by Dennis now. Saleri. Long story. Then we got, oh, no, you're not gonna want to see this.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices, starting at $35 a line for 4 lines, new from AT&T.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
Are you ever trying to enjoy a nice relaxing game of Dota 2, then somebody spoils it by picking this guy, or this guy? Me too, basically every game because I play on US East. But fear not, because there is hope. There are currently 3 main ways that people deal with cheese picks and counter picks: laning differently, skilling differently, and itemizing differently. As for laning differently, consider the god-awful matchup of Ember Spirit versus Huskar. Something pros are currently experimenting with is playing the mid lane normally until the point where they feel they're strong enough to start cutting the wave, then they head to the enemy tier 3 and start killing the wave there, ditching the lane entirely. Alternatively, if the enemy supports start giving you a difficult time, then all you need to do is run the wave back to a safe place on your side of the lane. But sometimes cutting the lane is not necessary, and all you need to do to deal with a cheesy pick is to skill your hero differently. Consider the matchup of Ursa versus Timbersaw. Ursa can easily kill Timbersaw through his reactive armor, so it's traditionally considered a counter pick. However, if you skill Timbersaw in an untraditional way by going for points in the Timber Chain ability, then you can actually beat Ursa in lane due to the raw damage output and mobility. Of course, a similar approach works in regards to itemization. Consider the following matchup: Bloodseeker versus Death Prophet. This boils down to Dogman who kills fast-moving people versus very fast Ghost Lady. So if you're playing Death Prophet and eventually get sick of dying to Rupture, just pick up a Blade Mail. Then Bloodseeker is forced to kill himself or never rupture you again. Problem solved.
Under peach yellow skies, dreaming big and aiming high. Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away. All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down in laughter, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Book a plane, fly away. We will never be the same. And as long as you are mine, come on and run away. We wanna run away. We don't need any reasons, baby. Leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. We're no kids no more. I need to feel alive in this dreadful town. I'm running out of time, and as long as you're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixers 'cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the light, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the light, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, holding on for feeding the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get off you. Day to day you wanna stay out. You're chasing the light,
love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Dota is the kind of game where you kind of know you're going to win before it's even over.
Aggressive on the run, Universe right behind him. They keep running out, but GG, well played.
I was having a down day, and I decided to revisit some good memories. My name is Peter PPD Dager, and these are my moments of brilliance.
Multiple witnesses have reported mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is
You leave it to me. I'll get your taxes in an okay place.
What?
Well, just as soon as my audit is over. This gets my undivided attention.
Take a lot of trips to the islands, Phil.
Pretty great, right? Oh, Phil's legally dead. Fell off a boat. Going by Dennis now. Solari. Long story. Then we got, oh, no, you're not gonna want to see this.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices, starting at $35 a line for 4 lines, new from AT&T.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
ESL 1 Los Angeles is brought to you in part by Intel, Mercedes-Benz, AT&T, Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, and GG Bet.
Welcome back, everybody, to the lower bracket here. It's round 1 as the ESL 1 Los Angeles 2020 online tournament continues. Out of the group stage we go and into the brackets where Nigma are facing off against Chicken Fighters, and it is 1 apiece. We're in game 3 of this best of 3. I'm Gareth, joined by Lacoste, as almost an identical draft, but Axe is banned.
A bit different, yeah. Man, they almost made it. They were in the game longer than they should have been, considering the draft that Nigma had in the previous one. But they ban out Axe. Saberlight, I already praised him. He has a great sense of what's happening in a team fight, what target he should go for, and always gets the farm. So it's going to be a Centaur instead of Axe this time.
Radiant team ban.
And Chen
seems like Nigma is, we need to pick seriously this game. We're going to go with Chen. That's what we know. That's what we play well.
No more messing around. So the difference in bans there, Chicken Fighters bring Batrider from that second phase into the first phase, still continuing to ban out the Keeper of the Light, the IO, along with the Tusk, but letting the Chen through, as DP like an Oracle, continuing to get banned, leaving Pangolier in the pool, which is something that was banned in both previous games. So we'll see if he makes an appearance, but with Centaur and Mars both picked, potentially not.
It's also a Centaur into Mars, which means that Centaur ulti is not going to be that effective. Usually it's the other way around, where Mars is considered as a counter to Centaur's ulti.
Second phase of bans. Are we going to see Wii on the Mars again?
It's not a phase, it's just a second ban.
Yeah, true, just a second ban. It's not just a phase, Mum. What do you respect ban the Meepo here? It's so difficult to, counteract a draft with just one hero. But those cheesy picks, the Broodmothers, the Huskars, the Meepos, they are all pretty good bans in that second ban slot. If I'm going to not use the word phase, I'm going to say slot.
Once again, Chicken Fighters, they ban out the Batrider. They really hate to play against this hero.
Yeah, that's true. Do you want to ban Wyvern then? Wyvern Phoenix? No, they get rid of the Charlie Naga, but I guess that was a consideration. Do we get rid of the Wyvern here, which Seneko has been so adept on? What he's played, Wyvern, Nature's Prophet, Oracle, Prophet, Oracle. He played one game of Bane. Oh, he did play that Omni Knight position 5 game as well, right? I do have to remember that.
Did they win that game?
The Omni Slark game? Yes.
They did, yeah. Charlie was popping off.
He sure was. And we've got to keep our eyes on heroes like Slark as well, coming into that second phase of picks. Mars Chen don't really have great ways of dealing with him. Yes, you can spear him away when he's in that shadow dance. Trap him inside the arena. But he can still stack up the essence shifts. Chicken Fighters. Get rid of the Morphling, not allowing Miracle his signature position 1 carry hero nowadays. I kind of want to see Chicken Fighters go all-out team fight. Just go for it.
They already have such a strong team fight with Phoenix, Centaur, who can protect the egg, and once again, they're gonna pick Winter Wyvern. Another way to protect the egg. They didn't really synchronize it well in the game 1. Man, Seneko is also very stubborn. Like, I bet that if Axe was available, they would have go for Axe.
Oh, for sure. Why not keep going for it? I mean, game 1 wasn't too bad. Game 2 looked very good. Build that momentum. Just needed a few little things, tinker around with Ero's positioning on that Phoenix. Make sure that Supernova gets off. And things were clicking into place in game 2 for Chicken Fighters. Right, time for GH's hero. What have we got? Tusk banned, Kotl gone, Io gone. He can still go for that Rubik if they want to. He had some pretty damn good steals. Supernova, Winter's Curses, all sorts of good stuff.
It did. One hero that comes to my mind is Pagna. But, okay, Snapfire, Mind Control had an amazing game against Phoenix. Just using the Lil Shredder to take down Phoenix Egg. Also a lot of damage. If Winter Wyvern uses heal on someone.
And also
the fact that it's with Mars.
It's flexible here as well, right?
Yeah, you can play that position 4. They can put, I don't know if...
GH Snapfire.
Yeah, 33 plays Amin Chen. They could swap things around, maybe do that trick where you just group up. We've seen that yesterday. Like 33 comes to mid lane with Helmet Dominator, extra 4 creeps. Level 7, 10 minutes in. You just need to give up on your towers. But I feel like they will just go with what they know the best, like Chen 5, Snapfire can be 4 or 3 here.
5 seconds remaining.
They don't have 33.
You need a good hero that deals with the troll. Like if you pick Pagna, I don't know. You just don't have enough disable.
Shadow Demon?
But I love...
Dire team banned.
Well, that looks like it moves the Snapfire into the 4.
Yes. So Mars mid, Underlord on the bottom lane.
And theoretically, you could have Yule's carriers, both Snapfire and Underlord, right? So you'll have...
Underlord top lane, they're Radiant.
Yeah. A Pit of Malice, good against the Troll. Good disengage
10 seconds remaining.
with that Dark Rift to get out of things like Winter's Curse and Supernova. Once Chicken Fighters expend 1 or 2 of their big teamfight ulti spells, Underlord can Uber your team out of there and very good at resetting fights. And they've got the double map maneuverability as well with Underlord and Chen. They're able to kind of ping-pong around the map, shove out waves very effectively. As long as they have now this, final miracle hero needs to be pretty mobile and able to shove out a wave on his own. Looking towards your Ember Spirits and stuff like that, potentially. Or PL again, honestly.
We know that Charlie likes, and it's pretty much always the Battle Fury build on Troll, then goes for status resistance, which kind of opens up ability for Nigma to play during that time very aggressively. Like, Troll does not want to join team fights. And usually they have Oracle with the Troll. Now they have Wyvern, which is a lower tier of safer Troll, and it's not that great of a combo with him. They ban Weaver. Huh.
Yeah,
Also one of the heroes that deals well with the Phoenix Egg and forces Wyvern to either use ulti on or you just straight up die. What else is there?
I'm not sure. It's kind of what I was looking for as well, that, elusive carry that can push you out dead lane, doesn't care too much, can get dragged into the fights again by Chen. But what is there for Nigma as their final pick? For Miracle. Timbersaw ban, so PL again? It feels like they're just getting ready for PL again. It's pretty hard to play Meepo into Wyvern Phoenix Centaur, so I don't think they'll shift the Mars into Miracle and have a Weepo come out.
PL or TB. That's my call here, even though I'm leaning towards Phantom Lancer.
And
what about Slark? It's also a decent Slark game.
Yeah,
I don't like AM into Troll.
Okay.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Well, none of those heroes that we called. It's a gyrocopter for Nigma. I guess that still gives them flexibility in role attribution as well, so they can still put Mars safe lane, gyro mid, or flip it the other way around if they want to. That's definitely an interesting pick. Lots of magic damage to come into the Winter Wyvern Cold Embrace. Great way of dealing with Phoenix Supernova with the flat cannon. You right-click the egg, flat cannon still does damage across to everyone else. But if Troll gets on top of you, if Centaur Troll get on top of you as gyro, you can really struggle.
The Supreme plays Storm Spirit. I don't remember seeing him play Storm.
Like,
he does?
All of his first, I don't know, 5 or 6 series, he was playing Storm Spirit TA. That is some fast-paced Dota for Chicken Fighters. Great Roche taking. They're on the Dire side. Very good Ancient farming from Supreme. They've got Team Fight from Seneko and Era. Their lanes look pretty good. I'm honestly leaning Chicken Fighters here in Game 3, Lacoste.
I gotta say that I disagree with you, Gary. This gyrocopter pick, I did not see it, but I feel like he can do so much. Great against Phoenix Egg. Ton of damage he can dish into Mars ulti. Like, look at the rings that they make. Gyro, Underlord, Mars. They can control. And they can also fight into Roche Pit so easily.
You're right. They have the circles. They've got the Venn diagram strat. I should have seen that coming, Lacoste. I'm always talking about triangles and circles, and I have missed a trick there. Game 3, Nigma taking on Chicken Fighters here. It is do or die. We're in the lower bracket for ESL 1 Los Angeles 2020 as round 1. Game 3, Nigma against Chicken Fighters, and of course, the Mercedes MVP. And into game we go. As we get our lanes all set up for ourselves. Era Phoenix, Saberlight Centaur. With a Supreme Templar Assassin. Oh snap. Seneko on the Winter Wyvern and Charlie on his Troll Warlord up towards top. While Nigma, GH, playing the Snapfire, the Mind Control Underlord. Mars mid for we. And of course, Kuroki Chen with a Miracle Gyrocopter down south in that bottom lane. So you are leaning Nigma here? Is that because of draft, or is that because Nigma just are the better team?
I feel like Nigma's team coordination is better and tend to throw, but still, if we're just talking straight about the draft, I would still go for Nigma. A lot of sustain. You have this Underlord who builds all these tanky team fighting items.
30 seconds to battle.
You're gonna get like a Crimson Guard, maybe not even needed to get Crimson here, even though it's great against TA and Troll. Heaven's Halberd is gonna be a great item. Like, you can skip mech because Chen is going for that, so you just get straight up pipe first.
Oh, Miracle!
Miracle.
He's being frozen and burnt and thawed and frozen and burnt and thawed over and over again, but he will walk away with 170 HP. Saberlight, 6 stacks of Retaliate up now. We'll grab the outpost. So double bounty runes down bottom for the Dire team, while Mind Control all on his lonesome. Oh no, that's a GH grandma. Never mind. She's gonna grab up the outpost there and allow Mind Control to take the 2 bounties. As we do need to pop up the GG bet odds. Nigma now at 1.3 return. Chicken Fighters, I think they were like 8-1 or something in game 2. Now dropping a little bit to 3.38 after that victory. And balancing out the score here in this best of 3. So bottom lane, Chen, Gyro, Headdress, and Divine Favor. Lots of regen against the damage over time of Phoenix. And Saberlight does pack a punch with the Retaliate though, so you've got to be very wary of that. Top lane, side lane, GH, and MC. Again, another Headdress here from Nigma. They are not messing around.
The bottom lane, Chen gets Headdress. That's a lot of sustain in the lane. 7 per second already. When you eat a Tango, you get like 20 per second, 30.
Supreme. We've seen him do some real sick things with these side blades. I can't remember who he was playing against the other day, but he was solo killing with side blades at like level 2. Saberlight homing missile up onto him. Good harassment here from Miracle, staying just outside of that tower range as well, forcing an early salve. It's a bit mid lane, both we and Supreme salving themselves up as well. Regen trade, very even so far. Seneko. This is the one place where I do worry for Chicken Fighters. Speaking of the regen trade, bot and middle. They don't have the Headdress, they don't have the sustain, they don't have any sticks, just tangos and salves they rely on. So MC with stick charges, GH with Headdress really are winning the battle top.
They have Ring of Bastion Wyvern, which means that they will be spamming out their spells every single time they get close. Wyvern, like level 1, you use Arctic Burn, then you're gone for 50 seconds, 44 damage. It's not like you're gonna do any kind of harassment. But once you get to level 2, level 3, a lot of slow with these 2 heroes combined.
Miracle again, forcing Era back. These homing missiles, super obnoxious. Supreme, 11-3. Pretty dead even with the Mars so far. Every single one of these lanes, though, on a knife's edge. One misstep. One over-aggressive play could be your undoing, or could be glory waiting for you. I think TA's lane is probably going to be the spookiest right now. Like a single rotation in, you know, if Era wants to get over there. Could find an opening. We always very low on HP, continually bringing out, yeah, more salves, more tangos. And that's going to start dipping the net worth. Yeah, 1,300 against the 15 of Supreme. And we has walked in a nice butt spear, as we've seen in that Jenkins video, watching during the breaks. The things you can do with the skill shots. As bottom, good rocket barrage and missile again. Chunking away at Saberlight and Era, who tried to turn and fight into Miracle, but realized that he's pretty quick on the gyro.
Bottom lane going well for Nigma. Like, he's gonna build a second raid band. The thing about Gyro is that he is a max damage, loves to play into these melee heroes. Like, they get on top of him, and then rocket barrage. Also one great will to deal with the refraction in the mid game before BKB. Soneko just stacking some camps for Templar Assassin or Troll if needed, but definitely TA will be jungling faster than the Troll.
Well, Wee calls for a regen top and gets it. Top lane, Cookie in, Mind Control, chasing Charlie. Good damage from that Firestorm. Charlie, again, the fact that they've got a salve. Soneko can bring him back up to fighting shape. But yeah, no contest on that rune. Means a free regen for Wee. As Miracle, whoopsie-daisy. First blood down bottom lane. The wraparound mid coming from Chen means, yes, Kuroki has Mud Golem. but losing a gyro.
You don't necessarily need to see Chen, but if you see gyro that he does not a divine favor aura, that means that Chen is not close. So you can sense that he's ganking the mid, which allows you to play aggressively on the bottom. Saberlight gets the first blood, already has that Ring of Thrust, which means that harassment is not gonna be that efficient on the bottom, going for Phase Boot's first item after this.
Interesting. Now, it looks like their Kuroki was just prepping for the bounty rune take, so it looks like it should be 3 for 1. One remaining on that Radiant side of the map. TA now 30 and 9. Starting to create a bit of a gap between herself and the Mars. Level 6 also there for the TA, so experience lead going her way. Mars just keeps dropping lower and lower. Gets a ward down, but no sentries here to spot out the traps.
It's so hard for Mars to play without a sentry. If he gets close on this low HP, he might just die. You're relying on landing the spear.
The spear to disengage. Kuro thinking about the pebble throw. Saberlight with 7 stick charges, 800 HP, and you've already mentioned the rings there for the Centaur. Makes him very difficult to destroy. Seneco's courier killed by neutrals? I guess.
Oh, those are some nasty neutrals.
They bloody hill troll priests. Yeah, bastards. Killing off couriers. Supreme gets the sentry D-ward, so now can continue placing these traps down. And we struggling to stay in lane as top lane again. A bit of a jump in towards Charlie, but the cookie doesn't land. No continuation of that chain stun. Very quiet early game, 7 minutes in, only 1 kill. Chicken Fighters
benefit more from this. Troll on top of CS with the Templar Assassin. Charlie loves to build that Battle Fury that I talked about. I think it's a correct choice here. Doesn't have anything queued up yet.
Well done by Supreme. Yeah, he's coming in, stealing out stacks and camps. He could have sniped a courier there, but he knew the rotation was coming of like 2 or 3 heroes, so he decides to not kill the courier so he can actually escape, TP back, keep himself alive, and then continue farming. He could have been greedy and killed the courier, but instead, he stays alive. And forcing the rotation of Kuro and GH. We're seeing GH swing down bottom, but Kuroki getting jumped by Saberlight with a stampede there. Wee comes in with the Arena of Blood onto 2. Era's very far, but he's run out of spells. And Saberlight destroyed by Miracle. Gyro with a double kill. While top lane, Mind Control's in a spot of bother. Charlie and Seneco going on to tier 1 tower to finish him off. But the Jukes, he's dropped his shoulder. He's jived himself away from danger. And Chicken Fighters do not get that kill on MC.
It's not very easy to hide that thick body behind one tree, but somehow Mind Control did it.
How does he do it? It's like in those selfie pictures. People using Photoshop to, you know, bend their body, and then you see the door behind them is it's a bit wobbly. That tree warped through space and time to cover up Mind Control. Wee Mars, where's he off to? DD, smoked.
Time control.
Time control. Oh.
Bending space and time.
There we have it. The fabric of space-time warped by time control. We looking for Seneko. Kuroki coming in hot from behind as well. They'll see dewarding a sentry. Go on then. Spear up to the tree on the low ground. A little bit awkward, but with the Pits of Malice, they have enough control to bring the Wyvern down. And now onto the tier 1 they go. So I guess Charlie's going to farm a couple of stacks, maybe TP bottom. It's all being pinged out though. Wee is moving in.
Mars Arena is ready in a couple of seconds. He wants to play aggressive. And the way Wee plays Mars, it's not like I'm gonna farm some items. He is very active early on. Like CS-wise, 38 against 83 on Templar Assassin, but he is getting a lot of kills. Charlie, no point yet in ulti.
Saberlight dies elsewhere. Miracle gets that kill in a 1v2. I should have been watching down there instead of Charlie. Charlie still had 1 charges. He was fine, I think. But Miracle call down level 4 rocket barrage with homing missile. Kills off Saberlight with Era nearby. Top lane, back in again they go. Suneiko's come in to defend the tower, but very likely going to lose his life in exchange for it. And I don't think Nigma are going to stop. They've got the pressure still going. A kill for Mind Control. Nice Underlord starting to scale. Gyro scouted out by Dire Obs Ward a little deeper, off to the side. They have caught a glimpse of him now with Saberlight, stopping the stack taking as bounty runes do spawn up.
My thrift rewarded.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
10 minutes in, how are we looking level-wise? Level 10 TA up at the top with almost 5k net worth. Supreme having a pretty good time of things, and a haste coming in towards mid. GH, what can you do? Cookie and Fairy Fire, try and run away from this one all you like. Scatter Blast is there, but GH annihilated by Supreme.
Doesn't even want to try.
No point.
So that Dessa is going to come online in a minute, which also opens up the Roche. Nigma can also steal the Roche. They have a very good Roche taking lineup. Like, look at the items that they're building. They want to keep fighting right now. Gyrocopter, Windlace, 2 raid bands, going for drums next item. More move speed, like more mana sustain in team fights. What is Underlord bringing? Just the phase boots to be more speedy on top of Windlace.
A bit more active so he can get the catch onto heroes like Wyvern, forcing 2 TPs from Chicken Fighters. But no follow through, and one of the TPs cancelled. I guess that was Supreme. Also interesting is Kuroki not rushing the mech. He went for boots, which I feel we don't often see on these position 5 Chens, but he has been roaming the map, getting bounty runes and really being very active from an early point. I just feel we very often see the mech rush, like straight mech. This time around, headdress, boots, and I think I saw him buy a Bassi. Maybe he sold it.
It is a Bassi. Maybe they did not communicate this well. Maybe he's gonna thought that Underlord's gonna go for mech, but Underlord decided to go for phase boots instead. He can still swap back to mech. Era is level 6, has that supernova.
Arcane Rune. Who's that for? Pretty good on Gyro, honestly. We might grab it up himself as the Deso on TA arrives, chasing down Mind Control top. Centaur Stampede in. And Suneiko here, pretty low HP. It looks like MC was having a bit of a battling match, and Suneiko's just going to get sniped out. And this Pit of Malice actually saving MC so we can Dark Rift away. Mid lane in the meantime, Supreme and Era both falling. MC's out of there. Nigma, how do they do it? Mind Control making so much space. He bent time, now making space. He really is Einstein. Theory of relativity being remade by this Mind Control Underlord.
And that gets him to level 9, so he just uses Dark Rift, teleports back.
And now the catch on the Centaur, no Stampede. He's got to stop.
Does not connect.
Homing missile there. We thinking about the butt spear. Out of the crack it comes. And we send Saberlight back towards the Pit of Malice. Chain lightning from the Harpy. Suneiko thinking about that Winter's Curse, flapping his wings but not committing for it. There's a weird cookie coming out. Hand of God required now as Charlie backstabs with the troll, but the spear controls him up. Back onto the trees, and Charlie, the battle trance is ready, but he might not get it off in time. He's going to turn and fight now into Miracle, who's stuck around for far too long and will give his life as a 2-hero sweep through. Chicken Fighters from their high ground will catch a third one as well. Suneiko with that Winter's Curse allows Supreme to jump in. Quick little meld strike hit, and all 4 heroes that walked up onto that area behind the tier 2 mid die as Nigma over-aggressive once again.
Overextended, like Chicken Fighters, they're ahead in terms of network. This Templar Assassin dishes serious amount of damage. Troll going for Basher next item, okay.
I like the way you said, okay.
No, I've never seen that before. Like, literally never.
It is a question mark.
It is a great item against, like, Mars and Gyro, but I don't think you need it straight away. You need to get, like, a farming item, either get Maelstrom or get a Battle Fury. Battle Fury might be a bit hard to get, since you, like, want to keep farming with it. Depends how Nigma, how fast are they gonna play.
Feels like it's got
I
to
think
be
there
very
is.
fast.
I think there is space for Troll to get the Battle Fury off.
And I guess the great thing now is he can buy the Mithril Hammer. Oh, he's buying the Belt of Strength as well. I was thinking there, if he buys the Mithril Hammer, he can still consider going into Battle Fury or Maelstrom, right? And hold it. Or even BKB if the game is that fast. But he finishes off the full Basher. There it is. Charlie has made his decision.
15-minute Basher. That must be one of the fastest Bashers ever made.
I need to find a bit of time to take a sip of my coffee. My throat's getting a bit dry, but the action has been non-stop. A kill a minute. Nigma still looking for a pick-off into mid lane. No trees here for Wii, so they try and cookie forward, but Era has already dived away. All right, it is sip time.
All right, sip some coffee, Gary. So Snapfire is going for Guardian Greaves this game, while Chen is buying just the wards, not going for anything at the moment. Crimson Guard on Underlord queued up.
And he's got the
Basher first item.
On Troll into BKB. Curiouser and Curiouser. Spirit Vessel coming for Era. Supreme has the Blink Deso. Suneko scouted, speared up against the tree, and a great Mars ulti forces Era back onto the high ground, so the immediate kill on that Winter Wyvern, and no buyback there should lead to Roshan from Nigma potentially. They're walking back towards the pit. Doesn't look like they're going to go for it.
They need more damage from Chen. Like, get the Alpha Wolf. Mars very limited on the damage. Gyro going for Mantis style. So he wants to be able to have the spell for himself.
What's that
against
for? Like
Fiery Spirit, Spirit Vessel,
Meld
yeah,
strike?
Deso from
No,
TA. You can't dispel Meld.
Gotcha. Saberlight. The cookie onto the Centaur. Centaur stomping the Centaur. Centaur Conquerors greater than Centaur War Runners, apparently. As Supreme, still sticking around mid, has that Refraction Blink Dagger available. But Nigma finding
I don't
yet
see the
another
point
snipe.
of building this Basher on Troll. Like, you're not even fighting with the team. You could have go for a farming item.
My thrift rewarded.
It is odd. And he is continually sticking around down south on that bottom lane. Another spear, saving that high ground observer ward for now. And TPing top lane, we have Centaur with Supreme setting up, jump in with the Meld Strike and Mind Control. A couple of one charges up his sleeve, but that Stampede secures it.
Troll has been spotted on the bottom lane. GH Cookie. Didn't use it. There's a huge difference between two mid laners right now. Not even 6,000 on Wii. While Templar Assassin is about to hit 10k.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Suneko's doing a good job keeping this side of the map all dewarded. Saberlight. Dire Observer Ward. Radiant's
That's a
little
nice,
more shallow.
cute little play. Smoke straight into Roche Pit. Soneko wants to die. Like, if he can buy time, he will. But he's just buying time so that they can kill the Roche. Doesn't matter if he actually dies there or not. Should not commit it for the ulti. Not gonna have it for another 70 seconds.
Well, he makes damn sure that Roche is grabbed up. So 18 minutes in, TA with Aegis now. And he was saying the big difference between the mid laners, this Supreme Templar Assassin is top of the net worth. Very quickly accelerating out of control, and Nigma, even though Chicken Fighters have Aegis, Nigma want to go and smoke and find a pickoff. They want to go and cause some chaos. Don't allow this snowball to continue. Try and break it apart little by little, so the Aegis timing
Nigma's
is
going in
wasted.
blindly. They have no vision in this area.
And Dire have some really sick vision if that smoke ends or gets broken up now. Era backing up, spots out Miracle, Weed jumps forward, the blink not initiating hard enough, and Era might just pop Supernova here. Doesn't even bloody need to. The rest of Chicken Fighters have all TP'd and bailed away. TA Centaur mid, Troll, Wyvern down bottom, and Era's like, cool guys, nice.
Every single game.
He's gonna jump on me. That's fine.
I watched Charlie play Troll. He goes for Battle Fury. The one game that he should get the Battle Fury, he does not get it.
How confused are you right now?
I am. Man, I need to have a chat with my boy Charlie about it.
BKBs are coming. So Saberlight Supreme pushing into the tier 2 mid lane as Outpost. Pre-20 minutes, going to go 1 for 1. That Aegis for another 3.5 minutes makes the game a little awkward here for Nigma. Gyro up to 10k net worth. That Manta is completed, so like you were saying earlier, he's got a way to dispel off the Fiery Spirits, the blind chance from the Whirling Axes as well. And a mass TP down bottom because they've got a catch on Seneko. Yet again, it's the Winter Wyvern who's getting picked off, but survives. Stampede to get away. Era diving out as well. Nigma fully rotate down south. And the Chicken Fighters hold on to every ulti except for Stampede, so they still have that jump capability as they do drag the TA into danger. Aegis popped. Are they trying to commit on this? Because Saberlight has found GH in the back. The call down with a trap. They've caught the TA, and Supreme's 11,000 net worth means nothing when you are 4v1 by Nigma. Completely isolated out on his own. Supreme way too far out, and it's just a full chase now for Nigma. They want more. There's blood in the water, and they know that this timing, it is lacking. The window has been opened for them, and Nigma looking to strike and exploit it fully.
They just killed off TA twice. She was like 100 gold away from a BKB. You needed like 1,000 to finish it off. You definitely should have not taken that fight. You still had like 2 minutes left on Aegis. This is just chain feeding from Chicken Fighters.
Well, that's what the CF stands for. Era back in his own jungle. And yeah, Nigma. That net worth lead which Chicken Fighters were building, it was slowly getting up to 4k, but now it swings back down to pretty much nothing.
And you are losing the momentum with these heroes.
That TA Aegis was meant to secure you tier 2s, was meant to get you, towards high ground and secure you the second Roshan, get you into BKB timings for your troll and your TA. And now you're kind of flapping around in open water, sinking, drowning. Nigma with a big momentum swing. And Miracle Gyro very powerful now. This is definitely one of his older builds, the Butterfly Gyro, after Drum's Manta.
Yeah, he's playing against TA and Troll, both relying on dealing physical damage. So Troll, 15-minute basher, didn't bash a single thing for 7.5 minutes, except some creeps.
Dive in. Wee jumps the back though. Arena there with the Supernova down, but Wee's being focused out. Jump in from Supreme will clear the Mars out of the fight, and these Mortimer's Kisses going to get cancelled out with Chen. Caught up in the Winter's Curse, the turnaround from Chicken Fighters, the bashes, the Troll traps, mind control is being annihilated. Charlie gets the job done as the TP's out from the rest of Nigma. Seneko falls, but Miracle. Nice Manta dodge, you absolute god. Get the fuck out of my game.
Where's that bash? Let's see. He
there
can't
it
get
is.
Close. First hit bash.
Tip him up. Give him the tips. Easy clap. Charlie gets the first hit bash.
That's 600 gold for Charlie on top of that. Next Roche.
What now, Lacoste?
May respawn in 3 minutes. I have nothing to say.
Say sorry to Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie. I'm never gonna doubt you again.
Bash a troll. Paying off. Chicken Fighters. Man, that BKBs. They come out real strong. Now, next Roshan, 2 minutes 45 until the big man has that fast spawn capabilities. Tier 2 down south. Gyro dead for 20 seconds. Not much that Chicken Fighters can do. Take an objective or two. But it's really space to continue farming. MC and Wee showing down bottom. Blink Stomp. They're jumping in, but the Dark Rift potentially going to get Wee out of danger here. The Sun Ray. And the jump in from Supreme. That Meld Strike. Ooh. Well done by MC.
I still feel like Chicken Fighters are in control of this game. Gyrocopter getting closer to his Butterfly. That's going to help a lot to stand his ground against TA and Troll. What is Mind Control building? Lotus Orb?
That's what it looks like.
This is such a badass Underlord set.
Oh, smoke from Chicken Fighters. They've got all their ultis, right? Battle Trance is ready, yeah. they've got everything ready, and Charlie's going back into the status resistance as Nigma smoking forward from their triangle towards Supreme. Charlie gets spotted out. They turn, they jump onto Wii. Supreme's there in the middle of the Coliseum, that arena of blood. It's zoning out the rest of Chicken Fighters so they can't follow through onto Wii. Nigma, full retreat, and here comes a Stampede. Charlie running forward. He wants the bashes onto GH, the cookie out. Oh, the stomp! Sablelight into the background with that supernova down. They're trying to focus it, but the Winter's Curse, perfectly timed, placed onto Kuro, and Miracle's being annihilated. The Chicken Fighters are doing it! Oh, Nigma, what's happened to you? 4 heroes in the ground, 6 feet under, and the Chicken Fighters, they nearly get the 5th one. TA, so close to taking down Wii, but it is tier 2 type. And maybe even high ground.
We can go for tier 3 towers. 17 seconds for Chen, 50 seconds for Gyrocopter. Man, Gyrocopter has flak cannon attacking his allies, and he's also attacking enemies with it.
Spear back to try and delay the push, but Supreme with a catapult, with a Desolator, they're onto tier 3s, the jump, stomp, they're catching Wii, the Mars, he's going to be annihilated here, he's jumped and dived upon with a damage over time from the Spirit Vessel and Fiery Spirits, he's gone for 50 seconds. No Mars, no Gyro, Underlord back up in 5 seconds, but your full lane of middle barracks systematically destroyed by the Chicken Fighters, and they're swinging bottom. They're going for more. They want to try and close this one out a little earlier.
Their BKBs are ready. 5 seconds for Troll to have his BKB up.
Pit of Malice trying to zone them. Sablelight looking for the blink stomp. We know how good he is at making these initiation calls. If he jumps GH and Miracle here, but he holds, biding his time and waiting. Second lane of Rack's gone. No need to make any rash decisions. Just blink away. And you've got 1 lane remaining to play into. Top tier 1, 2, and 3 all still standing. A double damage rune spawning bottom though here for Chicken Fighters could be the game-ending rune.
Full MKB on TA. Like, TA is staying 1 step ahead. She saw that Eagle song on Gyrocopter, adopted accordingly.
Catching Kuro, the bashes, the nets, mind control being held in place, controlled completely. He has no buyback. The arena of blood, it keeps Sablelight stuck inside, but Miracle's on the run. The side blade splashing back onto Supreme with the trap as well. They catch a glimpse of him, and Sablelight with another blink stop. He catches Miracle. The Mortimer's Kisses, they're landing, but Miracle's gone for a minute, and Nigma about to be knocked out of ESL 1 LA by the Chicken Fighters. Supreme's double damage rune is closing out this game.
Tier 4s and try to end the game there. Still tower on the top lane.
GG
is called.
The Chicken Fighters have done it. 2-1 victory over Nigma. They fly the coop. The Chicken Fighters give the middle finger to the farmer, and they are out of there. No more laying eggs for them. They're moving forward in the lower bracket.
Well, they are going to go back and look at that sniper position 5. But Chicken Fighters, man, Saberlight is such a beast on the off lane. Man, give this dude any blink initiation hero and he's gonna do up. Also Charlie, man, this item build, we doubted, maybe I doubted it more, but it paid off. He didn't die a single time getting that basher. He was not fighting with the team, just farming the BKB, and then they got a kill on Miracle, slowed him down. I want to see the damage done.
Absolutely spectacular. Nigma out, Chicken Fighters going forward. Lower bracket round 1, a 2-1 victory. The Chicken Fighters have done it. Lacoste, I genuinely can't believe it. I mean, wow. It is worth mentioning, of course, the Mercedes MVP. Get your votes in on Twitter. I think both of us leaning towards Saberlight, his performance in the group stage in this series, his initiation from Axe, Centaur, whatever, Mars, whoever it is. Bounty Hunter, he played beautifully. Saberlight is just spectacular from that off lane.
And throughout the whole tournament, we covered a lot of Chicken Fighters games. They were playing it early, almost every single day. And man, he knows how to play Dota. His tweets are kind of weird.
Yes, I agree with that.
I don't know if you're following him on Twitter, but definitely knows how to play Dota.
Well, there we have it. First series of the day, and it is an upset. Chicken Fighters forward into round 2 of the lower bracket. But, of course, the Dota doesn't end just yet. We do have the other lower bracket game as we'll raid over onto ESL_Dota 2 with the boys at the BTS studio over there in LA taking up Alliance versus Viking. And then we should have the 2 upper bracket series coming after that. Virtus Pro against Team Spirit and Team Secret versus OG coming up later tonight. So make sure you head on over to ESL_Dota 2 and catch the rest of the Dota. We've got one more series, Lacoste, tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. CEST. Same place, same time. We should have one of the lower bracket series, which I believe will be Chicken Fighters again. I think we have that first series, so we'll get to watch Saberlight once more, I hope. Continue forward. Keep this run
looking
going.
forward to see what they can do. Both them and Viking GG are up-and-coming European teams that show a lot of potential after seeing Chicken Fighters and that they can win against Team Secret. Like, you know, they are good. Because Team Secret, they might be memeing sometimes and very hard to predict what they're going to play or pick, but when they play seriously.
Man, that Winter Wyvern and Phoenix combo, game 1, they couldn't get the synchronization. Game 2, it looked decent. Game 3, I'm watching the replay back of that last fight. Era and Seneko, finally, they get the perfect combo, and it wins them the game off the back of that team fight. That's it. That's it for us today. We'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, 11 a.m. CEST. Again, hopefully with that Chicken Fighter series to kick things off. Lacoste, thanks for joining. I'll see you all tomorrow. Say bye-bye, Lacoste.
It was a pleasure, Gary, as always. Thank you guys for watching, and see you tomorrow. I'll be watching games, of course, later on, and have a good one.
See you in the chat.
My name is Jordan Gilbert, aka Nothing.
Hi, my name is Sue Lee. My handle is Smix. I think it's important for these initiatives to happen. Empathy really, really goes a long way, and it always means so much to us, and I think that's where initiatives like this really help.
I encourage everyone in the community, anytime they see bullying, anytime they see someone getting called names, I encourage you to step up and say something.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is
You leave it to me. I'll get your taxes in an okay place.
What?
Well, just as soon as my audit is over, this gets my undivided attention.
Take a lot of trips to the islands, Phil.
Pretty great, right? Oh, Phil's legally dead. Fell off a boat. Going by Dennis now. Salary. Long story. Then we got, oh, no, you're not gonna want to see this.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices, starting at $35 a line for 4 lines, new from AT&T.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
Why isn't this video playing? Right, we'll do a different Jenkins video. I wanted to show the skill shot tricks one, but apparently it just doesn't want to play. Oh, now it does.
Skill shots are one of the most flashy types of skills in a game that is otherwise typically more strategic than mechanical. With that being said, being particularly skilled at hitting skill shots is one of the few purely mechanical improvements you can make to your gameplay that will actually rival learning important game concepts. In other words, knowing the ins and outs of hitting and using skill shots can essentially carry you through a lot of games, even if that hero sucks in the current meta. To give you an example, if you pudge hook somebody at precisely the right time during their teleport timer, you can give them a quick dip in the fountain to refill their bottle, get fountain regen, and quickly pick up items right before they're brought back to your location. This is very similar to Kunkka's X marks the spot fountain TPing, which of course pros have been abusing for years. The mechanic that we're abusing with this trick is that at the end of the pudge hook, the hooked target's location is set to the pudge hook location. So that means wherever they are for the duration of the hook, they will be brought back to pudge. This can similarly be abused to cancel a BKB plus Lincoln Sphere TP that would otherwise be almost impossible to stop, because technically you're not interrupting any TP, you're just bringing the person back to the pudge hook location after the TP finishes channeling. But pudge hook is not the only skill shot with nuanced abusable mechanics. To give you another example, plenty of pro players have been using Mirana's arrow, which instantly kills creeps, to arrow ranged creeps, which pushes the wave, and that means you get the level 2 power spike before your laning opponents do. One of the more recent and honestly sinfully underutilized skill shot tricks is that Mars has the ability to cast his spear in any direction without turning when Bulwark is toggled. This can be abused by quickly toggling Bulwark to spear people backwards while they're chasing you, without having to turn around. Moreover, you can use this while sieging to spear people out of base that aren't expecting it, because if you jump in with spear and have Bulwark active, they have no idea what direction the spear is going to be aimed at, so it makes it significantly harder to dodge.
Under peach yellow skies, dreaming big and aiming high. Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away.
All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down in laughter, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after.
We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. You are mine. Come on and run away. We wanna run away.
We don't need any reasons, baby. Leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after.
We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. We're no kids no more. I need to feel alive in this dreadful town. I'm running out of time, and as long as you're mine, I wanna run away. going back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixers 'cause you can.